This week on the program, this movie rewired some stuff in my brain as a kid. It's The Craft. I'm Andrew Jupin.
Steven wearing a wig.
Eric Siska.
Chris Kraft.
Angelica Jade Bastién.
And we hate movies. Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Hate Movies. Thank you for tuning in, as always. That's right. This week, we're talking The Craft, directed by Andrew Fleming from the year of our Lord, 1996. And to do this, who better to bring in than our old great friend, Angelica Jade Bastién, back to We Hate Movies. Hello.
Hey, guys. It's always nice hanging out with you guys. Of course, you had to get an actual witch for
That's
right,
this episode.
Yeah, I
Witch
mean, 'cause
expert.
We
Yeah,
don't know
please.
what's going on here, you know, so we gotta have someone in here who can tell us, like, the BS from the real deal.
Do the drawings move in the books? Do the drawings
Oh,
always
of
move?
course.
Okay.
They don't move
Nice.
for you guys? I thought they just moved for
Oh,
everybody.
they don't move
No,
for us.
not for
Nothing
me.
Nothing moves for us. The downloads don't move. Could you do a spell to get more people
Oh, of
invested
course.
in the
I
show?
will. I'll call upon my ancestors and be like, hey, I know you guys went through like a lot of shit, but can you help these white guys? Just
Yeah.
like, they need some help with their podcast.
They need
Thank
a
you.
leg up is what
Just-
they need.
Exactly. Thank
Push
you.
push Tim Apple around a little bit. How about that? Just give him
Well,
a
the
little
weird-
nudge.
To be fair, though, we couldn't do this episode without you because if there was the four of us, it'd be a bunch of Chris Hookers talking about The Craft. Can't have
Yes,
It's true.
true. Also, man, Chris Hooker, great character name for
Excellent
Skeet Ulrich
name.
here.
Oh, yeah.
that. Real
It's just
fun
asshole
saying.
haircut on him, too, by the way. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
real, like, that guy looks like an asshole with that haircut.
Yes.
It is just obvious from moment one. Don't talk to this dude. This dude is
Yep.
skeezy. Like Nancy was right. Justice for
Mhm.
Nancy.
Yes, please. I mean, honestly, that goes for most Skeet Ulrich characters. Generally speaking, just stay away from him. It's
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
good idea. Generally, I feel that way. Even with Chill Factor, I know he's a nicer guy in that one, but
Oh, sure.
But
He's a
there's-
loving father in that movie.
yes,
It's
yes,
high,
indeed.
It's high school rules. You don't like bullies hang out with bullies. Like finds like. If he's hanging out with a little asshole Breckin Meyer and
I
other guy
know.
and they're being bullies, you gotta be like, that's the bully, and you just walk away. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking figure that
Yes.
shit out.
Yeah.
And you know, the
exactly.
thing with Skeet's hair, just to get back to it for a quick second, what's
Please.
going on
Sure.
here? Skeet Ulrich, I believe, naturally curly hair, which you see
Ew.
on display here because it's just like very short and we're not
Mm.
doing anything product wise or whatever. When he's Billy Loomis in Scream, just months after this movie comes out, right? Craft is released in May, Scream is in December of 1996.
Mm.
It's longer, it's straightened, the hair we sort of
Mm.
more know him as. This is like pre-fame hair, I think.
Yeah.
If
He's
there-
less
if
hot.
the-
He's less
Oh.
hot in this one. That's,
yeah.
that-
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the
Oh,
big-
like miles less. It's actually
sway.
kind of wild how much less hot. Maybe he should have been killing people and then
Yeah.
he'd be
Oh,
hotter. Like they
100%.
gave him hot powers. or
Yes.
something.
Just like, what's his name? Ed Gein was a looker, right? Was that the
Yeah.
looker?
yeah,
Oh,
he-
like
no,
this
he's
only
not.
works
Ted
in
Bundy.
movies. Like
yes,
in
yes, thank you.
in real life, these like serial killers are ugly.
Yeah,
this is
I
something
guess
I've
so.
always wanted to rant about.
Sure.
They talk about some of these white serial killers like Bundy.
Mhm.
Who's that bitch who was eating people? And
Well, there's
like
a few.
Jeff
Oh.
Dahmer.
Dahmer. Yeah.
Dahmer as like attractive, and then you
Yeah.
hear this, right? Like as a black person, you hear this like, oh, these this is how they got them because they were attractive.
Sure.
And then you
Right.
see these boogers, and
Yeah.
you're like, what the fuck's
Oh.
happening with white people that you guys think this is
Angelica, come on. Dahmer's Milwaukee 8.
okay? That
No, that-
yeah,
But
yeah,
that's your taste.
accurate.
Eric, you have unique tastes in men.
No, but
I
I do.
feel like yours are.
I will say though, I think you're totally right, and you always hear that. But it's also like this weird thing about like historical figures too. Like Kennedy, they talk like he's some fucking
He's
10.
ugly. I'm
Dude was,
sorry.
a, dude was a ham sandwich with legs.
Yeah.
Exactly. He was ugly. And don't get me started on the fact that Marilyn Monroe will always be so tied to them, even though I have like,
Yes.
controversial thoughts about like that is, I think some of that, the Kennedy connection is actually trumped up, but I'm not going to go down that road.
Mhm.
But
Fair
she's
enough.
so beautiful. She's
Yeah.
so beautiful. Like, oh my God. And then you think of him and you're like, what? Like,
Yep.
what the fuck?
He looks-
Man, these men.
He looks like a home movies character.
Oh my God. Yes,
He
he
looks
does.
like a home movies character. The man was killed.
That is true, and you should know it.
Speaking of stuff that's probably pretty ugly, did anyone watch that sequel or that Blumhouse remake, The Craft Legacy in 2020? I just
Oh,
found out about this.
So here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that movie. I thought for sure that I had seen it. And so I looked up because it was 2020. It was a Pando release, right? So I looked up on Letterboxd and there was no rating, very unlike me. And I was like, well, you know, pandemic. Maybe I just had other things on my mind or whatever. So I asked Chelsea. I was like, we saw that Craft sequel, right? And she was like, I've never seen that movie. But I guess maybe I just watched the trailer or something because I know that Fairuza is the only character that returned.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's a pre-fame Kaylee Spanny as the main
Okay.
character. I believe. Yeah.
And is it a
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter thing where like they go and visit her to get her wisdom?
Yes, actually, I just
Oh, really?
I just looked at the Wikipedia plot summary. It seems like it's an ending. I'm revealing myself,
Oh,
and
okay.
she's like someone's biological mother, and it's like, whoa,
Oh my God.
and that's
Okay.
stupid.
Well, that's
Okay.
dumb as fuck.
They use their witch powers to make like a shitty dude just like a genuinely good person. They're like, that guy's
Okay.
a chauvinistic pig.
Oh, nice.
Witch powers. Now he's just a good guy. And that's
I mean,
that's so far from like the appeal of what's going on in this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but maybe that's the way to actually fix men. Just like get witches to cast spells because everything else isn't working.
Honestly, we're up for anything at this point. We will take any bids that sound somewhat. You know, I don't want to see a budget until I really see a good outline. But
Mhm.
this we'll take anything. Give
Yeah,
me
well,
give me
Chris-
a witchcraft will work. I
When
think.
I see that budget, I'm going to flip out over the candles, the amount of candles you bought. Oh my
There's going to
God.
be a lot of red ones, Eric, and they're going to
Yes.
be the bigger ones. I think we're going to have to go with the bigger ones.
So Andrew already started by saying this movie rewired his brain. My brain was already fucked. I went to Catholic school. But I'm curious about you, Angelica. What is your experience with The Craft?
My brain was already fucked up. I saw Hellraiser at 10 years old. So like I was ruined early on.
Yes.
But The Craft was like, I think for many, young girls my age, I was already goth. So it was already like the Nancy character was like, made for me. Like she's like
Right.
an icon in this house. But, it like awakened my interest in witchcraft. And like, it was just like for women of a certain age, this is like a crucial movie for the weirdo women
Right.
of a certain age. Like
Oh yeah.
this like speaks to us. It's fun. And I have so many issues with it as an adult, but there's like this nostalgia factor. And like Fairuza Balk is just so good in it. Like she's so much better than the movie itself that you're kind of like, oh, imagine if there was a movie that like matched the crazy energy of her performance.
Yes, she does feel like she's kind of existing in a slightly better movie. And I like
Yeah.
this movie quite a
I do
bit. and
too.
it plays better for me every time I see it. And she is just in a different space. And I kind of think that's true of like a lot of stuff that she pops
Yeah.
up in. Even like smaller, more thankless things like Almost Famous. You almost feel like she's there, like she's in the movie, she's doing a good job, but she's also like she's obviously better than that tiny role, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You opened the door to a question I wanted to ask you, which because I know this movie is super important to weirdo women, weirdo girls at the time who became weirdo women. I married one.
Weird weirdo woman.
What is more important to? I mean, obviously this is a case by case basis. This or Ghost World, weirdo girl.
Ghost World did not speak to me. It was too white. It was
Makes
a
total
kind
sense.
of white that I was like not interested in. And I watched it like in my youth. Like I
Mhm.
remember getting it from like Blockbuster
Mhm.
and being like, "Oh, that like looks interesting. Those are girls. I'm like a girl." Like the logic when I was picking movies would be like that. Ghost World like never spoke to me, and like I feel like probably because in The Craft, Nancy, that character has an edge, and like she's weird in a way that's not as easily like digestible, I would say. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like weird in a dangerous way, actually. Like,
She's
Right. I
weird.
mean, she's an acquired taste as a person. Like if
Exactly.
you like in the movie, if you're trying to make friends with her, it's an acquired taste, and you kind of feel like the rest of the girls in the circle know that too. There's a
Yeah.
certain sense of like eye rolling, like, oh, Nancy, okay.
Nancy's a fuck. Sorry, Nancy's a cunt, but
Yeah.
like that's just who she is. Like, don't feel any sort of way about it, but she
Yes.
is a cunt, which is like a funny thing to be like, yeah, our friend's a bitch. Just like deal with it.
Yep.
She needs a
Classic.
handler.
Everyone's apologizing for her all the. She's
Yeah.
just like that way sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah, she's just like really depressed because like her home life sucks. She lives in a leaky trailer.
Yeah, she should
Oh,
stop
man.
doing that. I don't know why she does that. It's really depressing when I hear about it, and she keeps bringing it up sometimes, and I'm just it's sad. It's so sad. Oh God, can we get a Diet Coke? Can we?
Did she give you a spell that gave you weird nightmares that made you shit yourself? Sorry. She just does that sometimes.
She saw Train Spotting, and that was really it. That she just thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
So our opening scene here, our pre-credit scene, is the original three: Nancy, which is Fairuza Balk, Bonnie, which is Neve Campbell, and Rochelle, who is Rachel True. We're doing a spell here. We're calling out. Ours is the power. They've got the table set up here with all sorts of stuff on it. Question here.
Mhm.
Was that a bag of weed that I spied on the table while the
Probably incense of some
Oh,
kind.
yeah. Or
No,
No,
dude,
they're
there's
smoking.
sage.
No.
Okay,
They're
got
not.
it. All right.
There's
That was
listen,
short.
there's a rolled up thing of sage, there's candles, there's all the stuff you expect, Steve, and then just on that table, I'm fairly certain there's also just a complimentary bag of weed.
That's
Like a
right.
post-spell smoke sesh or something.
Which is fun.
It's great. Traditionally, though, you do expect there to be more red wine than weed with the
Mhm.
witches. That's
Mm-mm.
generally what you think. But I know it's
Wait.
I know it's a stereotype. But
Mhm.
that's what I was expecting here, and I was like, oh, weed, I guess.
No, these witches be smoking. Let me tell
Okay.
you, these witches be smoking.
Remember, kids, wait till you're 21 or ask your parents' permission. No, don't ask them. Don't
Don't
wait
ask.
till you're 21. We have the disclaimer. We have to say that. Sorry.
Okay, Dad.
That's
What
right.
the
I'm
fuck?
Dad. I'm Clifty Young. Yes, I always wanted to be
Oh.
Clifty
Oh, dude.
Young.
Cliff Seeds deleted De Young.
Thank you.
by the
What
way.
the hell's
Sure.
happening there? I love Clifty Young, and he's not in this really. He's barely in this, and the parents are non-entities besides Fairuza Balk's stepfather figure.
Quite a situation there. Eric, where did this Clifty Young love come directly from him shitting himself in the Hulk Hogan movie?
No,
Was
no,
that
no,
what-
no, no,
was
no,
that
no,
it?
no, no.
Okay,
No,
that
no,
was
no,
where
no,
the
no,
spark
no.
came. Okay.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
he's the dude in what is that fucking wrestling movie?
No holds barred.
No Holds Barred.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Duty!
I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not. You know what's funny? I didn't watch that movie till we did it on the show, and I don't think I was even on that episode. But my love for Clifty Young comes from Pulse, the movie where the
Oh.
house tries
Yeah.
to kill everyone through electricity or whatever. Very fun movie back in the day, and he always just appeared in random things.
Mm.
That terrible Kiefer Sutherland, Dennis Hopper movie. He plays like a corrupt cop.
Flashback.
Flashback.
Yes,
Yeah.
flashback. And then he's in the Substitute. I think is a similar.
That
kind of,
sounds correct. Yes,
Yeah.
I think he's also corrupt in that. And that's the thing is Clifty Young is just incredibly boring. That's what I was kind of shocked that
dare
your love. I know. I am slandering your love here, but
He's
I
in
find him
Dr.
very boring.
Giggles, for Christ's sake, Chris.
Well, he isn't Dr. Giggles. That should prove it right there. That he didn't
I
take
lo-
the lead.
I love-
Interesting Cliff DeYoung thing, by the way.
Oh,
Speaking
please.
of you guys saying that he's boring,
Yes.
he replaced Barry Bostwick as Brad Majors in the ill-received Rocky Horror Picture Show sequel, Shock Treatment.
Oh,
Never saw it.
fuck?
Boy.
I didn't
Never
even know
guessed.
that existed. What?
Precisely. Yeah, it ain't
I
good.
I do love the opening credits though. We didn't talk about just there's that the logo is great. The logo department
Dude,
really
that's-
killed it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to fucking say before we went on this Cliff DeYoung jag.
I just want to get him on the show. Reach
Yeah.
out if you know him.
Sure.
Oh, please.
It's fucking great. It's, you know what it is, Steve? It reminds me of remember the old V.C. Andrews books? Like those,
Mhm.
like the
Mhm.
paperback font on those books. You know, what
Yeah.
Flowers in the Attic was, or what the fuck was that movie
Yeah.
in the attic?
It's
Flowers
just,
in
it's
the
just
Attic,
a
is that what
great.
it's called?
It's a great
Yeah.
typography, is what it is. Class A
Yeah, it's cool.
typography. And that's like 2% of the reason this movie works, honestly.
Yes.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
no,
I mean,
that and it's a great soundtrack too. You got Our Lady
Yeah, the
Peace
soundtrack
right at the
is-
top.
Yeah, tasty.
I'm gonna say this is a collection of I would say mediocre covers. The
Oh,
good
sure.
thing
Yes,
about
yeah.
this
I
was
mean,
that
yeah.
it did lead me to like all the bands that did the original. Like I think I bought the Smiths' first record after seeing this because I
Yeah.
liked this song so much, and I'm like, oh wait, this one's better. Oh my god, this
It
is so much
quite
better.
Yeah, the original's better.
Yeah, the original's better. I've always found it funny that the like Love Spit Love cover is also
Mhm.
like the opening song for Charmed. I was like, someone watched The Craft, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
wants to get
Oh,
sued,
yeah.
is what
Yeah.
I'm thinking, dude. Like, that's just wild.
Sure.
No, it's this rewatching it this time, I was like, oh, this is a movie that actually is like not that great and doesn't reach its full potential, but it
Mhm.
has like as a movie some sort of weird charisma that it just like makes it fun to watch. Even though like honestly, the lead character is the most boring character
Yes.
with the least interesting actress. She's such a like scold and like wet rag that I'm like, I wouldn't want her in my coven either. It's like, bitch, let's get nasty. Who gives a fuck? Like we're teenage girls.
Yeah, this is Robin Tunney as Sarah, the new girl of the school.
Wiggy the sentient wig as her wig.
Oh my
does a
God.
great turn by Wiggy
The
here.
wig.
Excellent job.
It's an unfortunate thing with this wig because, like, she had shaved her head for another worse movie, Empire Records,
Ugh.
and then went in to do this and still had the shaved head, so it's just Wig Town. Man, that sucks. It's so bad.
No, I think enough time has passed so that I can talk about it, Laura. And I'm happy that you're interviewing a wig because we don't usually get a lot of notice. But Robin Tunney was a nightmare. I'm going to just say it right now. She was a nightmare. Every day, she just threw me around, just threw me on the floor. Minute we were done, just right on the ground. Andrew Fleming, bless the man, he was so nice. But this lady, she treated me like trash.
Yeah,
like
and I was light as a feather. What's her problem?
Why?
No, that wig looks heavy as fuck. That is like a bad wig
All right,
on
yeah, it's stiff as a
every
board. That's
front.
for sure.
It does deserve top billing over her though, because it's more prominent than anything she's doing in her performance.
Well, because
Oopsies.
I would
Yes,
say,
indeed.
with the exception of her, I do think she's kind of a boring actress, or at least boring in this role.
Yeah.
I haven't watched The Mentalist, apologies, but I do like.
You didn't watch any of the 151
I've
episodes
actually
of The
watched
Mentalist she was on?
that show.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
really?
Most of it. Most
Wow.
of it. I have no idea why. There was just
Yes.
this like weird period where I was watching lots of like original TNT stuff or like like related that sort of USA
Right.
Network fuck
Yep.
shit. And
Sure.
I don't know. Like I watched White Collar and I was like,
Oh.
I'd be watching it and I'd be like, what are you doing this for? And
Yeah.
I'd still watch it.
Characters welcome at Angelica.
I took a summer and watched a few seasons of Psych. Couldn't tell you why. Couldn't tell you a thing about it now. Never finished it. Never really gave a shit. It was just kind of on.
Yeah.
But if I was a reviewer in the 90s, I would be on the VHS box of this and in quotations say a hot young cast. Because I do think that the cast itself is what elevates the movie aside from Robin Tunney. Like
Oh yeah.
Fairuza Balk, we already talked about. Rachel True is very good in this. A young Neve Campbell is ready to burst out. Skeet Ulrich as a
Right.
scumbag
You're
is
right.
good. Even Breckin Meyer is the little bully that needs to meet his own end.
Oh, he needs
is
to get
good.
his ass beat. How does he not? One of his first lines in the movie when he's like, they're like in the French class,
Yes.
like Sarah's getting used to the school and hasn't really found her groove. And like, he's like saying such bad French. It's like, I
Yeah.
can know. I'm like, damn, bitch. You shouldn't be allowed to go to France. Like they'll
No.
hate you for that. And then like, Sarah says something in French and like actually puts an effort under her breath. And he says some shit like, what did that snail trail say to me?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's
Nuts.
going to hell. He's going to hell.
Also, his character's name is Mitt, which is
Yes.
interesting.
Mitt. Oh boy.
Mitt.
Yeah, Mitt. Breckin Meyer is Mitt.
Double T there, dude? Like
According to
Mitt
the
Romney?
IMDb, I don't know if I ever heard it in the motion
Wow.
picture, but that is a disturbing name. By the way, Robin Tunney, just to defend her slightly, it's a boring character. It's sort of like a conduit for the audience to view things. Sort of like I feel like they copied it in a little bit of like for Twilight. It's like this boring girl, and I like Stewart as an actress, but she's boring as dirt in that movie.
I have a question. Are fucking incredibly hot girls bullied in school? Because I don't think like these girls would be like everyone's like, holy shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
it's kind of funny, the politics of the school. Usually with these school, like where the politics of the school and the dynamics of the groups are important, they'd be fleshed out more, but it's really only a few characters you pay attention to. I mean, I've never seen a hot girl bullied. Every school I went to, those hot girls were just fine.
Or doing the bullying themselves.
I was gonna say,
no, usually they were the bitches. Usually
Right.
they were really nasty, and it's like, okay, like calm down. Like you're hot in high school. Good luck keeping that up. Okay, the hottest people like me become hot later. Thank you. Genetics, ancestors, and I don't know.
Well, people like me become Snake Guy. I want to mention
Snake Guy.
Snake Guy. Oh my God, that was so crazy. I was like, what is this? What is this dude just rolling up with a snake?
Walking into someone's house. I found this outside. You want it? And it's a fucking snake. And
It's
Clifty
for
Young,
you.
my hero, has to chase him away.
he chases him out like a raccoon. He's got
It's
a
so
fucking
funny.
fire
Dude.
bunker. Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's so awesome.
That was my half of the corned beef from last night, wasn't it? Yeah, he got it out of the trash, didn't he? That fucker.
I love Snake Guy. When I saw Snake Guy, I was like, Eric's gonna love Snake Guy. He's just got
Yes,
Eric
of
written
course.
all over him.
Yes, he does. That's going to be me very soon.
Also, on top of shooing him away, then Cliff DeYoung assassinates that snake.
Yes.
He totally brings the fucking hammer down on it and kills it.
We get Snake POV for a second, which is wild.
Oh, totally.
Not so boring now, is he, Chris?
Yeah, because he killed Snake.
Question about this house they move into, because we get the exterior
Yeah.
quite a few times here, and we're filming inside this house. Did anybody else notice this previous episode? Is this the house also from Poison Ivy with Drew Barrymore and Tom Skerritt?
I don't
Entirely
know.
possible.
I want to go back to Poison Ivy because I was
don't
like,
think so.
I don't think so.
okay,
No.
Because I watched Poison Ivy actually
Recently?
somewhat
Okay.
recently.
got it. All right. I don't know
feel
why that popped into my head. For whatever reason, I thought it might have been.
It was specifically the driveway, I think, is different. Like, I feel like there's more like it's like you got a little bit of a garden going on in Poison Ivy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like the style. I love that iron grate on a door. You know, Giles has that in the Buffy, and also Dylan McKay has that as well. It's just
Yep.
it's a cool California style thing to have.
important characters in television history.
Absolutely.
of
Thank you
course.
very much.
I'm
Heavy
not joking.
duty.
Don't
I
laugh,
know.
bitch.
Oh, I'm
I'm
laughing.
serious. I love motherfucking Giles. Okay.
Thank you.
Dylan McKay is hilarious. He's hilarious.
But yeah, so we're in this French class, right? And yeah, the good French, bad French is going on. The teacher is asking Breckin Meyer like what he did over the weekend.
Mhm.
Yes.
And he's like, how do you say I got laid?
how do you say go to the principal's office? How about get this kid out of here?
Well, I think because they actually brought in like a pervert Frenchman to teach the class, and
I
he's like,
got it.
"Oh, sacre bleu! Let's talk about if you got laid this weekend."
You're fired. We'll be seeing you later. Yeah. Why were you talking to a student about this exactly?
But it's clear that Snail Trail guy is friends with this guy that's going to go up to her like, I'm sorry about those guys. They're such jerks. I'm like, you cannot fall for
No.
this.
I know.
No
Come
way.
on.
That's my problem with her. I'm like, you're kind of dumb. Give me that power. She's a little stupid because he's so obviously playing with her, and he literally within seconds of sitting down and they're talking about the girls, he calls them bitches of Eastwick, and I'm like,
Yep.
Yes.
like I was like, girl, run. He's already a little. He calls them bitches of Eastwick. Then Nancy is like a slut, like straight up. That's how he describes her. Of course, not from experience, like he did. Which I was like, girl, again, like he's basically saying, yeah, I fucked her probably several times.
Yeah.
I do love that moment because it's the three of them. It's Rachel True, Neve Campbell, and Fairuza Balk. Fairuza Balk's on the right, Neve Campbell's in the middle, and Rachel True's on the left. He goes, on the right, that's a slut right there. In the middle, Neve Campbell, yeah, she got scars all over her body. And then he just waits, beat, and then he goes, you got to stay away from me. He does not say anything about Rachel True, but you know he's just like, and she's black. Sorry, but
I mean, the problem with the movie and her character is kind of like that's the movie's like characterization for her, which has always bothered me. I always connected more with the Nancy character because I was like, she's actually kind of built out as a character more than the other girls. But I was reading on Wikipedia, apparently the Rochelle character that Rachel True plays was rewritten as black after she was cast, and then they added the racism subplot. And I was like, then they made that just her. Like, I definitely believe because of the Catholic school it is, like, probably moneyed and all those things, that she would deal with, like, racism from people. But what bothered me is it's like, wait, y'all didn't think about anything else really for her character? Like, she would have other things going on. It's like they need, like, one more note with her character.
Put her on the fucking field hockey team. Anything.
Something.
She wants to dive, ladies and gentlemen. Can't that be enough?
Oh, right. I forgot it. Yeah, she's on the fucking swim team.
Or something.
Maybe there's a big meet or something.
Yeah. And I know it's the turn of the movie, but like until the turn of the movie, like she isn't even that, like she hasn't been pushed back that hard. She's trying to be understanding with Ben Stiller's wife, right? I'm right.
Yeah.
Christine Taylor. Christine Taylor. Yes. Yeah.
Christine Taylor as blonde racist.
I forget her actual name in it, but yes, they're on the dive team together.
Laura.
I think she was also credited as blonde racist on Hey Dude.
And blonde racist in the Brady Bunch. No. Marsha is probably cool. I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, like you got all them kids. One of them's gonna be racist.
Yeah.
I don't know. That family was stuck in the past, Steve. I don't know.
I do, but Rochelle, as a character, is the one who like senses that Sarah has power. You know what I mean? When they meet, so she's got like something to do. I mean, but to your point, yes. So she's the one.
Well, Bonnie also knows. Just back to the French class for a second. Yeah. Bonnie also knows before any of them because she sees her. She's floating she's making the pencil spin. On the desk, like she puts it, like lead side down or whatever, and it's standing upright, and she's making it twirl.
I think I have a new student from my school, the Xavier School for Mutants. Pencil girl, come with me.
Spinster, you'll be called.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Listen, all we do is manipulate useless objects. Gambit has his playing cards, and you have your pencil.
Don't focus on anything else. Just make things spin. It's fine. Just like people, if you can do that, oh man, you'll be in like Flynn. You'll be right next to Jubilee. We were calling her Firework at first.
It would be funny though if like she could only do that with pencils. He's like, okay, now pick up this huge iron rod and throw it with your mind. I can only do pencils.
She can't even lift a pen. It's pathetic.
Oh, electric pencils, get out of here, man. Mechanical pencils can't even do that. It's got to be a number 2.
Number 2. We'll call her number 2. Oh, that sounds eerily familiar.
You will be the janitor.
So between French class and then an additional science class scene, we know that these 3 girls are looking for a 4th to complete their circle, as they say. And Bonnie, Neve Campbell, is convinced she comes into the science lab. She's the one. We have to recruit her. And like Fairuza, Nancy is like the only one who's not immediately like, hey, come over here or whatever. She's like cold, ignores her, is very Nancy. And then this is the Skeet hitting on Sarah at lunch. Like, I'm just so sorry. Those guys are such assholes.
Classic move by a douchebag.
She gets invited to watch the football practice, and I love this Fairuza coming up. Oh yeah, he spreads disease. I speak from experience. Oh man, Chris Hooker. Oh
yeah.
It's like kind of pathetic though that she is watching the football practice.
Yeah.
It's like you can tell when the girls roll up, they're like, "Really, girl?"
Because if you're his long-term girlfriend, even that would be like, "Oh man, weird, better to do." But like this guy's like, "Hey, watch me fucking fuck around. Watch me do something. Like I don't know, watch me do my chores for an hour."
Usually, they want you to like the guy at first.
Yes.
Like there's some effort put into being like, this guy's he's kind of charming. He kind of like is paying attention. He's being nice. There's all this stuff, and like even I suppose that's what he's kind of doing in that scene during lunch. But like it didn't. It all registered as creep to me. All of it registered as creep.
Yeah.
There's no like, oh my god, he's at least like sweet to her. No, it's not even that.
I wonder if this movie would be better. One thing I found out was that they really pulled every punch they could on purpose to get a PG-13 rating, but because it was 4 girls doing witchcraft, it was never going to happen. You know what I mean?
What is this pilgrim shit fucking country we live
saying,
in?
But I wish they go the other way and actually leaned into the horror of. If this was a horror movie, it would be a much better movie. Like, you know what I mean? If Nancy kills like 3 people, you know what I mean? All the bullies, one at a time, kind of deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, now we've got a movie here.
Breckin Meyer must die.
I know it's weird. He gets like no blowback at all from them because he's
so
like an
fucked up.
asshole, like in every scene.
He just gets
Like-
horny for Neve Campbell. That's like the bit. Last time I see him, I'm pretty sure is him being like, "Oh man, she's wearing a shirt with more skin showing." Wow.
Okay, that brings up an interesting point about this movie. Like they're at the football watching football practice moment. Neve Campbell, like there's this really interesting exchange where like Fairuza Balk says he comes on to anything with tits, and then Neve Campbell's character says, "Except me." Like she's supposed to like feel. Look, having like burn scars, that is major.
Sure.
But you would think they're like on her face.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no,
Right.
you're still hot. You just like, and I totally get why her character would feel some sort of way about it.
Sure.
But it's like when, like later in the movie, when like, you know, things are changed for her, it's like, oh my God, whoa, she's so hot. And I'm like, she's just wearing a tighter shirt. Like
It's the
what?
same. It's the same exact look, except the shirt's a little tighter. There's a little more shoulder, and she washed her hair because that's the other thing.
Yes.
She's just got really grody, greasy hair.
Grease
through
ball.
2/3 of the
She
movie.
took off a sweater, and that equals hot. It's like taking off the glasses on an attractive
Yes.
girl
Yes.
who's
I mean,
playing the
I-
nerd.
Neve Campbell with fucking burn scars. What's that? A 9.5 out of 10? Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
here? Like,
please.
Like, it's
That's a Milwaukee 20.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, she has already been picked up by like the hottest book reader in that high school.
yes,
like
exactly.
the guy who keeps on telling everybody how he's halfway through Moby Dick. He's locked her down a long time ago.
Yeah, she's in a serious relationship, is my guess. Yeah, it's wild. They go shopping now because it's like, let's go. We get a 5-finger discount. These are bad girls. These are
Ooh, so
these are
naughty.
bad.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about this fucking horse shit. This 5-finger discount. Like, okay, if you're going to like a Coconuts or an FYE or whatever, you're going stealing fucking cassette tapes and CDs. That's your 5-finger discount. You're going to a fucking witchcraft supply store and stealing from one of your own. Fuck this shit.
But not only that, it's clear it's one of those stores, and I hate these stores. The second you go in, it's not even a shoplifting thing. Hi, how can I help you? No one's here. How's it going? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
you are
yeah.
just being walked and talked that entire time.
So she deserves to be stolen from, Steve? That's what you're
No.
saying?
No, it's impossible to steal from that lady because she's looking at you the whole time.
Unless you
Well,
use
'cause she-
magic.
Well, that could be.
No.
But she knows these girls, she knows these girls are up to no good,
Magic store, by the way, reminded me very much of Giles' little magic store. It looks kind of the same too.
Yeah. I mean, because they all kind of do. Like, if you've been in them, like, candles, it smells really good in there. It's not the brightest of lighting,
Mhm.
Not quite enough crystals. I know.
yeah.
I would feel like I would be surrounded more by crystals in this.
And this
situation.
woman would definitely ask these girls to be part of a book group or
Oh, yeah.
some kind of
Sure.
breathwork class, possibly.
Oh, there is an
Oh, man.
a pinboard. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, thick with old
Yes.
pulse things,
Oh,
old
sure.
concert things. It is taking up most of that sidewalk.
Guitar lessons.
Yes, please. Oh my God.
By the way, on the way to the shop, we get a little more about our lead character, Sarah, here about the suicide attempt, which is
Yes.
punk rock, we're told.
Uh-huh.
Well,
What?
Fairuza's very impressed that she slit down instead of across. I believe the line is like, "You did it the right way" or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
mhm.
That weirdly comes up in a lot of 90s movies. It comes up. I rewatched Bringing Out the Dead recently, and like someone was like, "No. I think it's Nick Cage." He's like, "You go down. Like they really wanted you to know how to fucking slit your
Okay.
wrists in the 1990s.
Totally.
Kids,
What
this
are
is
we-
Nick Cage for suicide. Here's how you do it.
Very strange. So- and
Let's
also-
go.
Well, also, again, a movie for teen girls to be like, "Hey, here's a great idea.
Yeah,
Let's make
exactly.
sure they know how to do it."
It's like, just in case you're also incredibly depressed, which would make sense because you're a teenage girl. Here's how to get out of life.
If only they could have staged a fake funeral like in the great movie Empire Records to show her.
Dude.
Yes.
What a
Fuck
loss
that
it would
movie.
God damn it. But anyway, the big thing of this scene is the shopkeep gives her a book called The Craft. And she says, she's like, well, I don't know anything about this, blah, blah, blah. And the lady's like, I got a feeling about you. Maybe you're a natural witch.
No, or a mutant, actually. I think that might be it.
But I guarantee she says this natural witch to anyone that walks into that store.
Mhm.
Yeah, bye,
Totally.
bye, bye.
Oh, I sense your aura. Wow, you might be too powerful for this book. It's $29.99, by the way. You might be too powerful for it. I don't know if I should sell it to you.
I'm sorry
$29.99.
if I divert my gaze, but it's just the power is just too much. You should this book and this book and this book and also this huge crystal. We should all have this.
But here comes Snake Eye again. He is
Yes.
nothing if not persistent.
I love him. Hey, I know you. I have another snake for you. In my dream, you were dead.
That was
Thank
so
you.
funny.
Dude.
I can't
Killer
wait to-
opening line,
I
dude.
cannot wait to chase a high school girl yelling that.
Well, that's a classic. How do you open? In my dream, you were dead. That's how you open, man.
This would work on me.
This is some primo excellent dummy work we have here,
Oh.
because this guy starts having a freak out and you sort of glean like, oh, we're maybe using some witch powers here, some witch influence. And this dude runs out into the street and just gets popped by this truck. And you see this dummy go under
So
the wheel.
good.
Oh,
He went under the
primo
wheels.
dummy.
Under the wheels. It was
You see
so
the
good.
the head
Oh,
like bounce, and I was like,
Yep.
this is cinema. Okay,
Listen,
this
It's
is-
we
awesome.
already got the R rating. Let me see like a spray of blood.
A little
Oh,
wetter.
God.
It could be a
Yeah.
little wetter, I gotta
This is a
say.
dry death for Snake Guy.
Yeah, like give
Yeah.
me a little
I
like
know.
squawk.
A little pop.
You know.
That's all I need. Is a
Yeah,
little pop.
maybe something really grisly on the soundtrack.
That's
right?
fine.
Good call, Chris.
Those poor snakes. Now they have no father.
Aw.
They're orphans.
Snake Daddy is dead.
My baby.
They killed Snake Daddy.
We're orphans.
Batman's just watching them all from the side, like, wow. Oh, their master's gone. Oh, wow. I didn't kill this one. No, I didn't do this one. Sorry, guys.
So they go to a little bit of a hideout here. They're hanging out in the empty lot from They Live. It sort of looks like
kinda.
right across the street is like the church that Rowdy Roddy Piper's doing surveillance on in that movie.
It's got a similar Donnie Darko we're shooting cans vibe. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yep, exactly. And then this is where we learn about Manon,
Manon.
who they worship, and they explain sort of like if God and I thought this was actually kind of a
Yeah.
cool line and like actually sort of spelled out what they were trying to say pretty successfully. They're basically like, if God and the devil were fighting one another, Manon would be the stadium
Yes.
that they battled in, which is a pretty cool idea.
Alternate idea. Manon is the devil with a beret on his head.
Oh,
Hello,
yes.
it's Manon.
Oh my god.
Is that what Mordecai's about?
It's Manon.
So instead of goat legs, he's got frog legs.
That's right.
And a mustache. It's weird though. I mean, we're saying Manon,
Manon.
and she's like him. Manon is a girl's name.
Well, it's a fake. It's a made up thing. Well,
Yeah.
the whole.
Excuse
Manon.
me?
I understand, but
Which-
Manon is a French
Yes.
name given to little girls.
But witchcraft is very real, Steve. Sorry.
I'm aware.
Yeah. Okay.
We sort of
Manon.
talk about like
Can Manon tempt you with some charcuterie?
I like
red
this
wine.
version better. I would
Yeah.
I would love some cheese and wine.
Would you sell your soul for some escargot?
No, actually, I wouldn't.
Manon.
But maybe some nice oysters. I could do
Yeah.
that.
Hey.
Come on down to Manon's.
Instead of a pitchfork, I've got that little escargot fork.
There you go.
I'm fucking
Those
you
are
in the
good.
afterlife. It's a specialty fork to poke you in the afterlife.
don't be so surprised. I smell this much like garlic. Now I want some fucking escargot. Hell yeah. So Sarah talks about, like weird things that happen to me. She says that she accidentally makes pipes burst in her house. And, when she gets tired of hearing her parents fighting or whatever, she makes herself go deaf for 3 days and things like that. And you can see the other 3 girls like, oh, she's the fucking real deal. Like, if she's not lying to us, she is the real deal because we can't do any of that shit.
Yeah, this could also be the nudality code in Mortal Kombat, though. This is high school. People make up shit all the fucking time.
Oh, my God. All the time.
Mhm.
That's all high school kids do. Make fun of adults and lie.
Yeah.
I'll bring the spell in tomorrow. But then they have they do the calling the spirit here, and it's just, let Manon fill you. Let Manon fill you right up. Fill me, Manon.
Let Manon touch you in your spirit.
I like this. 4 pretty young girls for Manon.
Manon needs a cigarette.
Manon needs to sit down. He is très tired. So Sarah, because this is like, I haven't chosen my friend group yet or whatever. Sarah goes to hang out with Chris Hooker for a little bit here.
Big mistake.
And he's,
Terrible.
dude, this is, again, man, Chris Hooker, you know what's gonna get this girl going? Let's talk about phrenology a little bit.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
sort of like a
He's
Seinfeld
like, oh,
thing, right?
what's the deal with all these big-headed bitches at this school? And you're just like, dude, you think this is, she's kissing you. Okay, well, it actually worked then, Chris Hooker. Good job.
I was like, this is bargain basement ass flirting. Like,
Uh-huh.
what? He's not even like, there can be like a certain charm, when you're a teenager and you're like, oh, this guy is saying dumb shit, but he's kind of cute and charming. There's none of that charm. There's
No.
no charm.
No.
Where's the Skeet? The smile, like the Skeet Ulrich smile. It's barely there. Like, it's just.
Your friend's got a big head. It looks like a Saint Bernard, but you got a good one. A good head for kissing. Maybe we could kiss.
He's just reading racist texts with Christine Taylor and spouting it back out at her. Like, I don't get it.
Under that wig, you got a pretty head. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, under your natural, actual hair that you're wearing.
Which is very nice.
They do start making out a little bit here. Chris's friends leave, including Christine Taylor, so the two of them are all alone. He's like, oh, hey, my parents aren't home. Let's go back to my house. She doesn't want to. And, of course, because this guy's been an asshole the entire time, even when he's faking it here, Sarah goes into school the next day, and he's already told everybody she's a terrible fucking lay, this, that, and the other thing, and it's gone around, like wildfire.
Fuck you, nah.
And then she's like getting choked up. Of course, Breckin Meyer, again, he needs to meet it. He goes, if she's going to cry, I'm going to cry. And like, he's doing like a fake, like lady voice here. And I'm like, this guy needs to wake up covered in snakes. Like, that's what this movie does.
I've actually already fantasized last night about what his death would be in this
Oh,
movie, 'cause
please.
it's insane because this character needs to die.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I agree, like, if it was a horror movie, this is one of the dudes that would be like extra body count. But like, you have so many scenes in this science class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just have one where it's like, now you hook your gas line up to the Bunsen burner this way, Breckin Meyer, and then we use some witchcraft, and all of a sudden there's flames in this dude's face, and it's fucking hereditary, and he's on fire, and it's awesome.
I just have him consumed by an anaconda-like snake. That's all you got to do is get him right down the gullet, and that's
Chris, it's Breckin Meyer. Garden snake will do.
This is true. I mean, look,
a small guy.
well, you want to excite people, though, Eric. I mean, that's how you're going to make that cinematic.
Skeet Ulrich with the worst line here, because she's like, why'd you lie about me, blah, blah, blah. And then he sort of like backs out to speak louder, and he's just like, please stop begging. It's pathetic. I'm not going to go out with you.
Yeah, Borophyll over here. I love it.
Yeah, great.
We cut to swim practice, and this is the first instance of seeing Christine Taylor be a fucking huge piece of shit because Rochelle's up about to do a dive, and like, she just screams shark, and this poor girl fucking belly flops into the pool.
That would hurt.
I will say I agree with you that she needs more, but I do appreciate that the movie puts a hat on it. You know what I mean? Like, I think a more cowardly movie would be like, you get it. Like, no, I kind of want to see this person actually be racist. To know what
and
piece of shit she is.
she's racist. She says, like she's like looking at her brush like after swim meet, and they're like, just getting ready to go. And Christine Taylor's character is like, is that a pubic hair?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just one of Rochelle's little nappy hairs. And
I
was like, a white person saying the word nappy. Ooh, I'm sorry. If I was Rochelle, I'd be like, oh, word. I was like, let me call up my black girlfriends who go to other schools. We're jumping this bitch after school. Because you know, if you put 2 black girls in a room, this girl is going to like fold so quick.
Yeah.
I love the phrase jumped. It's just one of the it's something I was terrified of growing up in the Bronx. I was never jumped, but it was always the fear of being jumped.
Oh,
right. At any time. It could happen anytime. Yeah, if you say, I think if just saying the word nappy, I feel like if there's a water glass nearby, it starts boiling. Like things just like it's just something's wrong. It's a curse if you're white and saying that.
It's demonic.
It's not good.
It's like, there's certain words. Well, y'all don't know because y'all white. But there's certain words as a black person that are like these dog whistles. You're just like, oh, they want to say the N word, but they know if they do, that's like such a line cross, so they'll like find other ways.
Well, I know a few of those words. It's woke, DEI.
Yeah,
yes, of course.
But this line made me think of the most, I think, infamous public usage of it was that fucking rest in piss Don Imus when he was talking about it was like a college basketball team or something. He would call them nappy-headed hoes. Good God.
Too, my
on the radio, on the fucking radio.
He got in trouble in the late 1990s, which means a lot.
Yes, today he would get a medal, Presidential Medal of Freedom.
The ambassadors of entertainment. He'd be one of them, I think.
Exactly.
With Sly and the who's the other one? Yeah, Boyd. Yeah,
Johnny Boyd. Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel like we're kind of like burying the worst one though, because Rochelle like comes around the corner. Like they're at like mirrors that are like back to back or vanities or whatever countertops, and she comes around the corner and she's like, why did you do that? And dude, I forgot that this line is in the movie.
Yeah. And it's tough.
Christine
but again,
Taylor. Goo.
I think it's better to. I mean, and she should also die, by the way, not just the hair thing. This is now you die. Like she's driving her like daddy's car, and the brakes don't work, kind of a deal.
Oh, that'd
huge
be nice.
car explosion.
We're gonna live forever. And they
that
drive
would
off
be
a cliff.
so fucking great. Because I mean, saying the like she says negroid or something, and you're like, you're like, damn, you're becoming an old school racist. Like you're like Lost Cause South nasty ass racist, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on in your house at home?
No, dude, it's getting slung around the dinner table for sure. This was an old granny in the corner knitting, saying that word over and over again.
She didn't fucking learn it watching VH1. I'll tell you that.
Here's my copy of the Turner Diaries. You're going to want this. And also, here is the personal writings of Ted Nugent. And here's those for you, too.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
You know who'd never use that word? Manon. He would never use that word.
He would never. He loves black people.
I have much worse words.
Everyone is welcome at Manon's. Come on, everyone.
I may be an evil devil villain, but I would never sling racist shit like that. So we get a little taste of what's going on in some of their lives here. Neve Campbell goes to the hospital where Dr. Sue Ellen Mischke from Seinfeld is doing this experimental procedure on her scar tissue. And this just looks like this lady's putting her under a fucking sewing machine. Like, I don't know what this treatment is supposed to do, and the movie doesn't know either.
No.
Like, Sue Ellen Mischke's just like, so this is a super experimental treatment. By the way, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, and I don't know if it's gonna work at all. Are you ready?
Poking scars with needles to make little holes in it, and then it falls off in a few weeks.
Well, Manon is going to get her in the New England Journal of Medicine, by the way, because this shit does not work. But dark magic saves her. And she's like, "Look at my bullshit treatment; it worked."
Yep, and like she's like screaming, and Sue Ellen Mischke is like, "Oh, just a little bit longer, a little bit longer," and then the mother, who I kept thinking was the lady from Sleepaway Camp, but I don't think it is.
No,
she just
not.
looks
She's
a lot
too
like her.
Yeah.
But this mother just like, well, I don't know. She's the doctor, and she said we should. And like this woman is just like suffering on this medical table. It's a very bizarre scene.
They call it gene therapy. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on in this hospital?
Yeah, I feel like Frank Langella should be offering you a box at some point with this shit. Like, there's just too much demonic stuff. Like, I would like to see more of that. Like, that's why the horror thing makes more sense. Is like, get more into that, get more images like that. It's like, this is way too much. Like, yeah, we're shopping and we're having fun and we're having snacks. We're just having a sleepover here. We're just gonna have a sleepover and we're witches.
I do think that the girl hanging out stuff in the movie is pretty accurate. Like,
I agree.
I mean, you can tell a lot was cut out. Like, they're watching Bewitched for a second. I guarantee you there's a snappy snap 90s scene about talking about Bewitched. But
no, because this wasn't written by Kevin Williamson, so that didn't happen.
That's true. But yeah, like they're just kind of hanging out. Like, you know, they're talking behind their mother's back. They're giggling. It's very lived in the like, I don't know, teenage space, I think.
I agree. Like, I actually think it gets a certain aspect of what it's like to feel like you found your girls as a teenage girl. Like, this excitement, this energy, you know, like you want to like push limits with each other. Right. There should be more making out though between them. Because that's
Where's
like a big part of it.
Yep. That's you know what? Every time I turn off this movie, I'm like, where was the kissing?
If I had a letterbox in the year 1996, that would be 10 out of 12 of my reviews. Why didn't they kiss? What the fuck am I doing here?
The first reviewer to be banned from Letterboxd. Every review is like, why weren't they kissing?
Another thing about like how this movie totally like kicks Rochelle to the curb, right? Because like we have this 3 quick scenes of their home life, and I guess the edit thought like, well, we just had Rochelle at swim practice and then Rochelle in the locker room, so we don't need to see what her life is like. But you have like Neve outside of school doing something. You have Nancy. This is where we're introduced to her home life, and she lives in the leaky trailer. And it's not a stepdad; it is just fucking mom's boyfriend. Big time scumbag guy, mom's boyfriend.
This dude is from The Breakfast Club. He's the janitor, by the way.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a few things, but like again, like when this guy does meet his maker, and he does, and I just like, how could you do that and not make it a big spectacle? Like this is a common thing throughout this movie where I'm just like, these are big moments, and you're just kind of like, yeah, that happened.
Like, this gotta like Chris Farley fall over?
No, that also yes, but like honestly, like something like his actual heart explodes, like the chest explodes,
chest explosion. I did appreciate the ambulance ride though, and Fairuza Balk's eyes like willing him to die.
So we have a thing where like, come on, Sarah, we're gonna take a field trip today, and the 4 of them cut class and get this bus ride going out to the outskirts of town or wherever. And I love this line right here. They get off the bus, and this fucking bus driver is like, oh, careful, ladies, there's all these weirdos out there. And Nancy turns around and goes, we are the weirdos, mister. It's a fucking awesome line that I believe is in the trailer.
Yes, trailer line.
That sold so many rentals for weird girls. Like, thank you, someone said it.
I went and saw this in the theater probably because of that line.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Definitely.
You remember much about the screening? Packed house? Or?
I don't really remember much about the screening, but I do remember me and my brother going.
Nice. Right.
Yes. I saw it with my dad. I'm sure my dad was very entertained.
Was he like Clifty Young at all during this?
No, he was more of the, a couple of Rolling Rocks into, so probably not paying too much attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pure dad mode. I love it.
Yes, not paying too much attention to what's going on screen.
And so we've got a thing going on now where we're doing a spell here, earth, air, fire, and water. Here you go, Chris Cabin. Here's your fucking red wine, this blood cup.
Ooh.
Let's all bleed into this cup and then put red wine in it.
That better not be from California. That's not gonna give Manon nothing. It's gonna be from France.
And they all like make little requests for
Yes.
Manon. And like, again, Sarah being pathetic, doesn't she put down a picture of Skeet Ulrich? And it's like, I know this is like kind of crazy. And Nancy's like, girl, like, Are you trying to tell me to go fuck myself?
I don't care if we do need her. She's out. I can't deal with this. Like if this motherfucker is invading, I have to look at this fucker again.
I know.
Because it's not even like I want warts on his dick and I want him to bleed in the shower. Like that's good idea.
I want him to like me.
No, get out of town.
I want this like whack version of Skeet Ulrich to like me. I'm pathetic. My name's Sarah. I wear a wig.
and I'm the lead, god damn it.
But this is where, because the movie from here on out kind of becomes, not entirely, but it is a little bit of a monkey's paw, be careful what you wish for kind of shit. So this is where the girls all make their individual wishes. We're not calling them wishes, but it's what we're doing the spell for. And so, it's like, I want Skeet Ulrich to love me. Neve Campbell's like, I want to be beautiful. Rochelle, I think she wishes the thing about shitty racist Christine Taylor. And then fucking Nancy taking it to the hole. She's just like, I want the fucking power of Manon inside me, all of it. Give me everything.
All right,
and
man.
someone's just like, okay. Well, that's
This is such fucking I wish for unlimited wishes. Like that's what this is. Like it's such bullshit. Like what
it's cheat code shit.
Just fucking kick her out. Like what's the fucking point? She's lame anyway.
It's like that thing that some people do on Thanksgiving. It's like, let's go around what we're thankful for. And a lot of people are like, oh, my job, my wife, or whatever. It's like, well, I'm just thankful for the people. And I'm like, come on, God damn it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, keep it within your life. Don't go big on me.
So we go back to school here. They know that like the spell may have worked because some butterflies come down. They're like, oh, Manon hurt us. Look at that. So we go back to school, and here's Chris Hooker in French class looking back at Sarah repeatedly.
And this is when, I mean, like, we just did the movie Wishbone. I forgot how much that movie was ripping off The Craft, because this actually note for note happens in that movie.
The love
the
spell,
same, like,
yes.
I want him to, love me and blah blah blah, to the point where it turns violent later in the movie.
And now he's
just like what happens here.
He's just following Sarah around this chapel, and Breckin Meyer's scoring points off of him, calling him Stepford boy.
It is a funny thing where like they make him walk into the church, carrying their books, and it's like, oh, come sit with us, man. What are you doing? And he's just like standing there frozen, and she has to be like, sit the fuck down. Like he's such in like a weird zombie kind of mode. It's kind of funny.
Make him stupid, Manon. Manon, make him an idiot.
I can't turn water wet. What am I supposed to do? That already happened.
And you get a shot here of Fairuza, Nancy, none too pleased. She sees that Sarah's spell is clearly working, and she has not been imbued with the powers of the Almighty, and she's very raw about it.
It's such an interesting scene. Like, Rochelle says like a wild ass line where she's like, Nancy storms off, because I think it's also the movie's trying to build like a jealousy that Nancy feels towards Sarah.
Oh,
like, why is Manon like fucking you, but he doesn't come and fuck me? That's the energy. But like Rochelle says, like they were like, someone's like, oh, like what's up with Nancy? And Rochelle says, I don't think she wants to be white trash anymore. And I like told her, you're white, honey. Deal with it. It's funny. I was like, this is hilarious.
Well, because it also it gives her, and again, it's just kind of how people in friend groups talk. They talk shit behind each other's backs, right? You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what she's doing. It gives her more power of a character, because I think the problem also later is like both Bonnie and Rochelle just become cheerleaders for Nancy, and it just kind of robs them of any characterhood.
It absolutely it's one of the biggest problems I have with the script is like they lose all agency, and they just become like her two like doting dunce sidekicks, and you're like, okay, like I know Rochelle wasn't that greatly built of a character, but she was better than this 20 minutes ago. So that turn that happens, I don't care for.
They turned into Kathy, into Jimmy, and fucking Sarah Jessica Parker, and what's that movie? The
Hocus Pocus
movie. Hocus Pocus. Thank you very much.
So this is we get the next scene is the light as a feather, stiff as a board bit here.
Classic sleepover maneuver.
Is that right? You doing a lot of light as a feather, sleep stiff as a
No, but I
board,
feel like
Steve?
that's something kids did, right?
Yeah, like
Gals did
we
that,
were
I
all
believe.
trying to do like spells and shit. Like, okay, we're totally gonna craft it up right here, and it's like, well, that
And-
didn't happen.
And to the sort of making out point. Earlier in the movie, Fairuza Balk says, "I love a woman in uniform," and everyone's ears perk up, like, "Pardon me." And then later, they're in this scene. They're like, "All right, take your fingers and stick them here." And then Fairuza, she does the hook, and she goes, "Stick them where?" And I'm like, "What is going on at this sleepover?"
Excuse me.
The best part about that too is the way Bonnie and Rochelle react, which is I read it as that's not the first time she's made some kind of comment like that, and they're like, "Oh man, here she goes again with the fingering stuff. It's not happening. Someone tell her it's not gonna happen."
No, like, you know what? Let it happen, girls. Trust me.
Right.
Like, I don't know what happened to men with fingering. It's like some fell off. Some's not happening at the men factory, and they're not learning how to finger properly.
Oh, the Men Factory? That place went out of business.
We got to start a business together. Open a fingering school, right?
Honestly, you would be helping so many people out. Because I'm
Right?
like Fairuza Balk, I was like, yeah, that's technique. She's letting them know, like, hey, if you want to,
There's like
Come on down to Digits, where we'll teach you how to finger.
you've heard of finishing schools. This is a fingering school.
Which also can then result in finishing.
Exactly.
So,
Speak to our headmaster, Dr. Manon. Yes, he's French.
Yeah, cut him putting on a giant latex glove.
Oh my god.
So they do this and it works. Rochelle's, they lift her up, but then she starts floating above the ground with no hands on her. And I really love it's like when you see someone usually in television and movies like get hypnotized and they don't. It's that classic like it's not even working. Like she has that like she's floating fucking 3 feet off the floor and she's like, guys, this isn't even working. And then the mom comes in and fucks it up and she falls on her back hard.
Are you girls getting high? Good line for this moment.
Yeah, very nice, honestly. I kind of, I know that these ladies, they are focused because they are like, in this moment, of course, if this had happened to me, if a bunch of guys are doing this to me, I find out I'm floating, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. And I'm like slamming into the ground immediately. Like the fact that they can all keep that focus for so long, I was like, I don't know if teenagers would do that necessarily. But you know what? It's a nice image. Let's go with it.
Chris Cabin, total coward.
I know.
It's true.
I was like, what a bitch baby. Wow.
I think
So we get a little
cool.
It would be. I'd love it. We get a little montage of them, sort of hanging, getting closer. It ends with it's all 2 letters to Cleo doing dangerous type, by the way. The montage ends with Sarah walking down the hall and ripping part of. By the way, Christine Taylor's character's name is Laura Lizzie.
Got it.
Okay.
We rip off a piece of Laura Lizzie's hair here, and she's like, "Ow!" And it's a great like, "Sorry, I thought I saw a bug," which is great. And then it cuts immediately to Sarah tying her hair into Rochelle's hair. While Bonnie's doing this like take my scars chant, like trying to bring home her thing here. But then we get to swim class. Christine Taylor. Hair starts falling out.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That is actually what happens. White people, listen up.
Look out.
You know what? You say the N-word, some weird ass physical shit's gonna happen. It's literally our black ass ancestors being like, "This is what you get." Sorry.
And then immediately the coach will be like, "Oh, she has athletic talent. Weird.
Oh, wow.
I had her on the team. I don't know why, but now I see. Okay, she's good. Great."
That's why I feel like there has to be all of this deleted Rochelle shit where she becomes like the swim team superstar because Christine Taylor's hair starts falling out like on the bench. And she's freaking out or whatever. The fucking coach does come over like, all right, let me see. It ain't that bad. And then Rochelle does like a perfect dive. And you see the guy like, say, as in like, ooh, cool, new prospect here for the team. That's the last fucking dive of the movie, ladies and gentlemen.
They could have led up to some big match. She could have done the triple Lindy. And
that's what you got to do, baby.
Manon will get you to qualify for the Olympics.
Manon will get you to qualify for the Rodney Dangerfield movie remake.
I wish.
I love a good triple Lindy, man. They should put triple Lindy should be in the Olympics. Like, let's get the triple Lindy.
Yeah,
that's
hard. Just jumping into the water, that's easy. Triple Lindy, though.
I got a gold medal in the triple Lindy at the. How cool is that? So then Bonnie, of course, goes to the doctor. We're getting the bandages removed here, and this is they just scrape off perfectly. Sue Ellen Mishke can't even believe it. She's like, "Boy, I knew for a fact that wasn't going to work, but it's working."
Are you trying to take my money or something? Is this a scheme? Did I trap? Are you guys pulling the wool over my eyes? What's going on here? This never happened.
That was fake. What I did was just fake.
This doesn't make any sense.
I just wanted to torture teenage girls, so I said that I could do this.
Yeah, this whole clinic is a total con.
I built that syringe machine that shoots it into your back. I built that in my garage. I did. The doctors don't make these things.
It was rusty.
It's an old tattoo needle.
What the fuck? There's no blood. There's even no blood. It's just coming. All right.
So these all come quick. So Bonnie's back, is totally cleared. She goes back into school. All the boys, this is the jaw-dropping. Oh, she looks the same, but I guess not.
She's Neve Campbell now?
Quick objection here as someone who went to Catholic school for 12, 13 years. These are not uniforms, and it bothers me because they're allowed to wear T-shirts sometimes.
It's fake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You need to have a uniform is uniform. You understand? And you're not allowed to just kind of wear just white in the skirt. It's got to have stuff to it. Anyways, that's all.
Yeah, it's got to have stuff to it for sure.
It does indeed.
But everyone wears the same button shirt.
Right. Every day. Hence, it's a uniform. Hence, the crippling nature of Catholic school, I imagine.
Precisely.
But there is always the casual. There's always casual kid though in these movies and television shows. There's always casual girl, casual guy.
That gets you detention. I got fucking yelled at for wearing jeans on dress down day, for fuck's sake.
Really? No, wait. What would have been appropriate on dress down day if not jeans?
Yeah.
Not jeans, khakis apparently. I'm like, Christ.
Wait, what? Khakis and then what? A different color button down?
Exactly.
Could they be baggy at least? Did they have
they weren't too worried about it.
Oh, okay.
The tightness, you understand.
Okay.
That's actually you just made me think though, Steve. That's actually a funny thing from the beginning of the movie. I guess right away that this school has a lax policy because the first day of school, Cliff DeYoung's driving her and he's like, "Hey, we just moved in. Don't you want to at least wait till your uniform gets delivered before you go into school?" And she's like, "No, it's fine." And detention there. She goes right in.
Absolutely, no way, no fucking way.
This is the line though when because Nancy's pissed off about all the boys ogling Bonnie, and this is I think she wished not to be white trash.
Yes.
Which we go home. I mean, immediately the hits keep on coming. We go home. The boyfriend's being a fucking scumbag, and then he starts getting rough.
Oh, he starts looking he's
and
touching
touching
up, touching her robe or whatever, and trying to get a look at the daughter. And then it's I'm not her father. The father's the one who paid $50 for a quick bang in the back seat.
Yeah.
Wow. And the mother's like, "Oh, leave her alone. Why don't you?" As opposed to getting out of the house.
Yeah.
And then Fairuza, Nancy. There we go.
Yes.
So then Nancy just kind of gives the old fucking evil eye, and this dude has to take a seat from all the yelling because his heart is exploding inside his chest.
And now, is it because she attacked his heart, or the microwave explodes? And that man, I know a man that's reliant on the microwave, and this guy looks like it.
Oh yeah. That's a hungry man. That man has had hungry mans every day of his life.
Oh,
probably.
I better die. Where else am I going to heat up my burritos now?
Exactly. Better die. Heart attack yourself, please. Thank you.
I really did like that.
Much like trailer trash Roger Klotz in the brought back version of Doug, where he was rich for no reason. Hank had an insurance policy here, $175K that he, I guess, left to this woman. That's very surprising that they're entitled to this money.
Yeah,
that is surprising. But all I kept thinking, especially as they 2 seconds later are starting to blow all this money. I was like,
Yes.
that's not gonna last that long. Like,
No.
I was like, I know that's like a step up, but like, y'all still need to get like jobs. Like, you can't.
Right.
I was like, what?
You're forgetting that we don't have like now we have the articles where they're like, if you're gonna win the lotto, don't do this, or if like if you do get here, it's like this was all from aggregate. At that point, we didn't know about all this shit. Like people were just spending all their money immediately, and like 175,000. It's not even that much.
That's
Like,
not That's not jukebox money.
No,
No way.
it's
She's got this
not.
jukebox. That's an
Well,
expensive piece, a vintage piece.
Here's the thing. It's 100% jukebox money if you're not buying a fucking penthouse apartment to put it in.
That has to be a
you
rental.
can do one or the other.
Yeah, you just inherited $175,000. You can get $500 and buy a real nice jukebox. But this fucking apartment is wild.
I did the inflation calculator today. That'd be $350,000.
It's a lot of money, but
it's
not
a lot of money. Yes,
not again. Like yes, like I mean, like yeah. If you I guess you could just buy the jukebox and put it in their rain camper, and that's it.
Yeah,
but like,
I doubt you could get this apartment. It has to be a rental. But then the Connie Francis jukebox. This is a custom thing. Yeah, you're shaving. You know, 2 bills off already. You know.
Yeah,
At least.
I'm like, there's no. I was like, no, invest. Like, pay off your debt, put the rest in savings, and then like find a decent apartment to rent.
Sure.
Like,
and
come
or
on.
just get buy a modest ranch outside the city limits. How about that? You know, a little ranch style split level house or something.
To be, I would also be surprised because we get 2 scenes with this guy, and I would assume whatever money he had was going to his favorite gun salesman. That's where all that was being shipped to. But yeah, he's dead. They have all the girls over, and this is where we get the glamour thing, right?
Yes.
But before we
Changing
get to
your
that,
face.
because I just want to call out in this apartment because like it's a huge like penthouse, like all that stuff. There's like not that much furniture in it yet, but there is the ugliest fucking couch I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit.
Dude, it's awful. And of course, then the mother is like, wow, look at this awesome couch I bought. And you're like, yeah, you bought it, didn't you?
Oh, that is I have to go back and watch the movie again to see this couch. I forgot.
Dude,
I forgot what
it's
it
one of
was.
those swirly ones that it looks really uncomfortable, almost like a day bed, more of a day bed than a couch. I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do love the mother. It's just like, are we having a housewarming party? And they slam the door on her face.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yep.
But yes, this is talking about doing glamour spells, and Sarah changes her eye color. She's like, my eyes are brown. See, they're normally green, and they're like, that's not very impressive.
Contacts can do that.
Yeah, she changes her hair color here. A lot of I feel this is probably a lot of special effects technology used just a few years later for Mystique in the first X-Men movie.
Probably.
This very much has the vibe of a Mystique kind of move.
But once why not just change out the wig? It's fake already. Why color the wig in post?
Yeah,
well, because you have to do the smooth, it's an effect shot. So you gotta
But after the effect, like after you put your hands over it to comb it, then it turns into real hair, maybe. There's also a great line here where one of the girls says, "You look like Lonnie Anderson."
Yeah,
which a lot of kids don't know, but I guess kids in '96 might have. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Reruns of WKRP, possibly.
Sure,
or you just followed the saga with her and Bert. Man, I knew what was up.
Also,
Of
Lonnie
course, you gotta
Anderson,
do that.
famous wig wearer, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe that's what we're talking about.
Possibly.
Oh yeah, that could be. And then Fairuza here. I wonder about this Fairuza line because
I wonder if it's the same line I'm thinking of though.
I wish for a smaller ass.
We got to talk about it. There was okay, I don't think the kids know, but like in the 90s and early 2000s, white women were so afraid to have any ass. Any ass.
Yeah,
right.
They did not want ass, and it's like black people were like, the fuck's going on over there? Like, ass is great. Like, What? I thought that's
no. Needs, but my backsides need to gotta look like a fucking chalkboard.
Yeah, Hank Hill style.
And not to be rude, but like Fairuza Balk is a really small girl. Like she doesn't really have an ass to be.
That's literally what I was thinking, because you see like when they first get into the like penthouse, the mom like slaps her ass because she's so excited, and I'm like, there's like nothing there, Fairuza. Like,
you're fine.
You want a smaller ass, but there's no ass to make smaller. I love Fairuza Balk, but I'm just like, what are we talking about?
That's even too tall an order for me, man. No, I can make that ass any smaller. Your legs would fall off.
It's interesting though, because what I thought of in the moment, because she says the line and then like she laughs in a way that doesn't seem like Nancy laughing. It seems like Fairuza laughing, and they all kind of laugh about it. And that's why I brought it up. I wondered if it was an ad lib that she did, and they kept it because the way she laughs is it's not Nancy at all. It seems like it's a break, and they just left it in because it was a good ad lib and a good take there. So Sarah wakes up a little later back home. Chris Hooker just screaming outside her window like a fucking psychopath.
3 a.m.
Let's move in together at 3 a.m. Let's move in together. We're fucking 17 years old. What are you talking about?
And then my hero, Clifty Young.
Yes. Oh, yeah, dude.
You shine that flashlight in that asshole's face.
Look,
can I help you?
I'm
no
sorry,
one can help me.
This is a coward. He should have done like he did the snake. Right now, take care of it.
Absolutely.
You know what? Because because otherwise your daughter might be going to jail, buddy. Because if you had just done it here and killed him with the broom, we'd be fine.
Yes, of course. Stand your ground with the broom.
So yeah, he's shooed away or whatever. We go back to the magic store, and this is where the lady's telling him, true magic is neither black nor white.
Yes.
Yada yada yada. This is whatever spells you put out, whatever you do to people, it comes back to you threefold. We get that warning here.
Oh no! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh no!
Yeah,
you should have read the fine print from Manon.
That was information that would have been helpful to me yesterday.
Damn right.
But Nancy buys the big dangerous book called Invoking the Spirit, and I feel like this shopkeep's got to be like, sorry, this book is 21 plus, or like just have whatever bullshit excuse, put it back behind a counter.
There's a little gate behind it where you put like which penthouse and which Playboy and all that stuff, and then you put it back there with that stuff with another couple books. I'm sure like there's probably like here's Speaking to Demons, very in 3 easy steps. Yeah, you don't want that.
That's the first this is the first sale she made all day. She needs that money. She's sweating that $21.99.
The store's about to close. There's no one's shopping here.
It was never fun living in LA.
Steve, you just made me think how fucking hilarious it is. Like, you're selling this like bound in human flesh and written in human blood evil book. $21.99, please. Yes, thank you. Cash or card.
I'll take a Necronomica S Mortis, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, $29.99. Oh, that's a little steep, but I'll pay it. Yeah.
It's buy one get one, so you can go back, get another evil book.
Is this the second printing? The soft cover? Okay, yeah.
Let me get the summoning, couple of haunted blood daggers, 15 coffees for the crew back there.
Some Amityville juice. You want one too? Yeah, 3 Amityville juices.
What's that magazine back there behind the counter covered in paper bag? What's it? Oh, Witch Jugs Monthly? Yes, give me a copy of that. Excellent.
And the Charles Manson record you have behind the register.
Oh, wow. Oh, How to Haunt Children. Oh, I'm going to need this. This one's definitely going on the top.
So they go to the beach to do the big spell, and we see everyone is carrying an animal here. So we got a goldfish, a bird, a butterfly, and a snake.
We got Matthew Sweet on the fucking radio. Hell yeah.
Now we're doing it.
Yeah, dude.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Goddamn right.
So Sarah talks here. It comes important later, but Sarah's talking here about, lead up to her suicide attempt. She felt that she was sort of losing her mind, going crazy. She was seeing things. She says, when I closed my eyes, I would see things, bugs and snakes. And when I opened my eyes, they would still be there in front of me. So just, ammo for later when these ladies turn on her. We know exactly how to totally fuck with her.
I mean, it's supposed to be an important scene because, like, clearly, for like, for all of her talk about like the sisterhood of witches and all that stuff, like she doesn't listen to her at all.
No.
Like clearly Fairuza Balk is like, oh, I don't fucking care. Like I need to get Manon in me. That's what I need to be doing. I gotta be focusing on that. I can't be dealing with your shit, lady.
It's a decent lesson though for everybody. Be careful what you tell people in high school. That should
Also,
come back
yes.
at you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Be careful what you tell anybody, period.
Period.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
Ever.
don't be telling people your business. You gotta be careful.
That's
Only
right. Keep-
trusted folks.
Keep your head
Mhm.
down.
Yeah,
You want
Right.
that? You want that sweet doctor-patient confidentiality.
Or maybe a lawyer,
Yeah,
get that going
exactly.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, your friends might call the corners on you and totally fuck with you later.
Mhm.
They do the cool spell here, calling the corners, which is why they needed a fourth for this, because it's a north, south, east, and west thing. And it ends with Nancy getting struck by lightning. This is a
Sick.
pretty great effect, I have to say. This is all
Yeah.
pretty thrilling. I like this scene.
Oh wow. Oh, she's not dead. Oh wow. Okay. So yeah, get up. Get up. We should get up. Yeah, that's good. Wow, you're not dead. Huh.
And it's a little bit of a bad edit here because like we just wake up and they're all like sleeping on the beach, and I think it's Rochelle sort of looks out like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then like you finally see, and it's a cool enough. It's still, the effect shot still holds up. It's not great, but it's still pretty cool. Fairuza's like walking on water, coming in from the ocean. Pretty sweet.
We've all been there. You just get have too many drinks one night. Your buddy wakes up. You wake up. Your buddy's walking on water. You're like, oh, dude.
That's the
But it's
first
just-
night after tequila. After your first tequila, that's it, brother.
But like you need to show like the immediately like the aftermath of a girl being struck by lightning. Like
know.
a chance is gonna be the next day.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
know?
come on, you need to give us a beat with some
Yeah.
like, fun
Or just-
weirdness or something.
Maybe
Yeah,
just
or, like,
Raiden
show
eyes,
us-
like lightning eyes for a second. That'd be kind of cool.
Sure. I mean, or just show them all just getting knocked unconscious by it. Because
Yeah.
the fact that like hours just passed, the sun's fucking up, like
Yeah.
it's a bad edit.
There's just smoke perpetually billowing from her head for the rest of the
Exactly.
movie.
Exactly.
So yeah, she's walking on water. I can feel him running through my veins, Nancy says.
He's in me. It's like, girl, what the
Uh-huh.
fuck?
Calm
What's
down.
going on
Absolutely.
there?
Also,
Also,
You're getting a little
Exactly.
clingy.
I thought she was kind of acting cum drunk, but like magic
Yeah.
drunk.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah. I see that.
Yep, I totally buy that. And then like in a thing that kind of goes nowhere,
Sure.
there's all these like beached sharks coming up on the shore here, and they're like, what the fuck? And there's like all these people on the beach already. So it's kind of amazing that none of those people saw the girl walking on water 3
Right.
seconds
And
ago.
and then yelling, "This is a gift. These are my gifts. Hands off my gifts."
Oh, dude, yeah, just like caressing this dead shark. This is my gift. She should
Nancy's
take
whale.
a bite out of it.
It's Nancy. They probably were thinking, she's having a nice morning paddleboard. That's nice. She's out
I would
there
like-
doing it.
I would like someone who's good at editing stuff. Just show that scene and then edit in Larry David from Seinfeld yelling, "Is anyone here a marine biologist?"
Absolutely.
She just says, I am your daughter now. A great, crazy line.
I don't know about that.
She very much turns into like Renfield. It's very much a
Yes.
Renfield kind of vibe here.
And now there's Fairuza Balk off the chain, which is what we want.
Oh.
What we paid a ticket for,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. She's driving this car way too fast, running all these, well, not running red lights, but really sort of risking it.
Yes.
I guess using magic to know when they're going to turn green and whatever. And Sarah's like, maybe we should stop all this advanced level crafting here. What with us being like kids, not knowing the repercussions
Well,
of our actions.
And it's great because this shows you why this movie kind of falls apart at this point. Not only because it's not a horror movie, because she goes to Rochelle, she's like, because what happened to Stacy is kind of fucked up, and like she goes to Bonnie and is like, and you've become so conceited. I'm like, when? I've not like she's just wearing nice shirts now. Like it
Yep. No, look at that. Nice shirt, you stuck up bitch.
Yeah,
I fucking knew it, Bonnie.
Preferred it when you hated yourself.
exactly like you need to see her, like, I don't even know, like find a way to show me that before that scene. You know what I mean?
I liked you a
'Cause
lot better when you looked exactly like Freddy Krueger.
she's-
So we get back to the fucking locker room, man. We go back to the locker room, and this is Christine Taylor, like, sitting on the floor of the shower, looking a lot like young Jason Voorhees now, by the way. With just this wispy, like, nothing left. And she goes, what did I do to deserve this? And Rochelle, you're right there. You got to be like, because you were a fucking racist C-word. Like, that's why. That's why this is happening to you. But she just sort of looks like, aw, and just walks away.
Weak tea. No, thank you. Like, I like, come on. Like, she just points at herself. Come on. Like, come on. Come on.
You said something that rhymed with Metroid, but it was a lot worse.
Yeah. It's like, it's almost like the movie wants us to feel bad for Christine Taylor's character. And that is like,
right, yeah.
I actually like agree with you, Steve. Like, I'm glad they make it a point that, this girl is racist. And like, that is like, has some interesting aspects to it. But when it gets here and it's like, God, but like her hair, like,
Yeah.
like,
that's really a
oh my
problem.
God, it's so fucked up, Rochelle, like, do this. And it's like, no, actually, that's like, you should go to like black hell where you like being like tortured by like, black people just showing up like, oh, this girl racist. Oh, let's fuck her up. She just perpetually jumped for eternity.
Can I get that scene? Can we get that scene in here?
Oh, I would love that.
That would be really nice. I mean, that's just they want you to think that it's good that she feels bad for her. That I think is the big emotion they want. It's more like Christine Taylor doesn't even matter. It's just that like, oh, she cares. But then like, of course, Fairuza Balk takes over everything and her character goes away.
It's like a thing of like everyone's realizing, oh, the spells went a little far or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's what's so funny about like how
enough.
the two of them turn on a dime and just become her stooges, right? Because you have this scene where instead of her being like, it's happening because you're racist, she feels bad about it. But then like fucking 15 minutes later, she's like antagonizing Robin Tunney and torturing her. And you're just like, where was the feeling bad? Where did that go?
You can see the chop job to get this movie down to $140, which I appreciate, honestly. Like, but there's a scene when we're at the house where they're like trying to stop Nancy and Chris. I'm just jumping ahead because it's a 3-second cut because like you see Stacy or whatever her name is with the wig, and Rochelle goes to her and she's like, Stacy, and then they just cut to the bedroom, and I'm like, no, that's a whole fucking scene that fulfilled a plot point that I need to
You're
have.
totally right. I forgot about that. It's a very telling edit. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
So we get the scene where Sarah, and again, it's shit we don't really see, but she's hanging out in a car with Chris Hooker again, and she's like, I just can't believe the girls have turned on me. And I was like, since the beach? Like, did I miss something? What happened?
Yes.
But then this is, of course, she starts trying to lay it out like, hey, Chris, like, why do you like me? And he's like, well, I just woke up one day and I just couldn't stop thinking about you. And she's like, yeah, but do you ever think why that happened? Like, it's kind of funny because if it eventually got to where she wants to take it, it's like, do you ever think maybe someone cast a spell on you, Chris? Like, and it doesn't get there though, because he winds up trying to fucking rape her in this car.
It is so intense. And it's like, the movie gets so muddled. Like here on out about like what it's actually trying to say with some of this shit.
Right.
Because it's like, okay, he has a spell put on him, so he's like obsessive. Then he tries to rape this girl. And then it's more like, isn't kind of bad like how Nancy is like really fucking with people. And it's like, what are we trying to say here? Because this is like, it's already kind of weird to make him rapey because it's under a spell. Like the
because
movie
she
does
wished
not have
for it. That's like really weird. Like,
it's like the movie doesn't have the juice and understanding to actually handle anything like in the ballpark of that. So it just feels like really jarring and like
which
weird.
Is, it's kind of funny because you just made me realize that the film Wish Upon actually does that one detail a little better because Joey King says something in The Wish about like, I wish that he liked me like no matter what, or, whatever it takes. It's something like that, which sort of then the verbiage there, it's like, okay, well, you could sort of then see why this guy under the spell of the wish box like takes it to the next level. But like, Sarah doesn't fucking wish for any of that.
Yeah, she wants him to, and it's just sort of weird. Like, again, that's the move. Just go to a horror place. Make it a horror thing where like
exactly
make it spooky, scary. Make him like kind of creepy, and then oops, somebody cuts his fucking head off or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
at least we get a kick in the nerds. At least we
it's
got
a good old fashioned kick in the nuts.
Solid kick in the nuts, dude. It's fucking great. Love that.
He gets definitely Billy Loomisy here. Like when he's yelling for her, I'm like, oh, it's Billy Loomis.
Yeah, if you put a fucking knife in his hand, dude, it'd be exactly. But so she runs to Rochelle's house, and then this is what's funny is because she has just said to Chris Hooker,
yes,
the girls have all turned their back on me or whatever. And I guess it's like because he did this or whatever. But Fairuza is just right there, like, I'm gonna go play. And like she goes to the party, but I was like, if you hate this girl, like, why are you so hyped to do this? I don't know. It's all a little not great right here.
She wants to kill Chris Hooker generally. I think that was on the list.
Yeah,
that was on the list.
Yeah.
I mean, and worthy goal.
Well, so much like the third act of Scream here, there's a party at Trey's house. Trey! And so this is she lures Chris into the bedroom here, and we have already, she said the line earlier about like he gave her VD or something. She can speak from experience. So we know that they've like hooked up or whatever. And she's like, this is kind of funny because this is a character, like this is like at least 40 to 50-year-old character line. Like, you and me have had some pretty good times together, Chris Hooker. Like, again, you are 17 years old. You don't talk like that.
I've gotten blackout drunk before.
What? What?
Are you right now? What? Are you blacked out?
We'll find out tomorrow when I don't remember this. But the fact that this guy, like, he's like hooking up, Fairuza Balk is throwing herself at him. He's like, no, I'm in love with Robin Tunney, and then she does the Mystique thing and turns into a different person. And he's like, hey, cool. I'd be like, I'd run for the fucking hills, drunk out of my mind. Like,
you're not Chris
weird.
Hooker, though. You're not Chris Hooker.
True.
You don't. You're not empty inside there, Stephen.
Everybody's drunk blackouts are different, dude.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah. I get blackout drunk. I take my shirt off in a cab and then walk into a 7-Eleven when the driver kicks me out of the car. So these kind of things. You never know, Steve. You never know. But it's great because I forget what Fairuza says right here. Like something about like, don't you want me to want to hook up or whatever it is? And he's like, not to get my dick bitten off. Because she's like, that's what it is. She's like ready to go down on him or whatever. And she's like kind of touching the top of the pants there. And he's like, not getting my dick bit off by you. And then she does the glamour and turns into Sarah. And just because, make love to me, Chris.
She should have turned into Snake Guy instead.
That would have been great. That would have been so hilarious.
Make love to me, Chris.
Snake Guy unzips his pants there, and a snake comes out.
Yes,
I brought a trouser snake, dude.
I brought a snake for you. I have this snake is for you. Make love to me.
Oh, this is so great. This is great. You were dead in my dream last night. Oh shit.
It's kind of crazy though that she does this.
Totally.
Because I was like, oh, this is like catfishing to a degree that maybe this is like disturbing. And also you can kind of look at what she's doing as a little rapey. So it's a weird juxtaposition after.
Well,
I don't know.
It is a magic-induced thing that happens at the end of Revenge of the Nerds. Like, it's the same.
She was wearing a Darth Vader costume.
Yeah, like she's just wearing a Robin Tunney costume, and then she goes, It's fucking weird.
Oy vey.
But then the gals come because they want to stop what's going on again. The quick Rochelle scene. It's like it's such an amazing Stacy. Yes, cut. And then Robin Tunney runs into the bedroom and is like, you've made your point, Nancy, etc.
He's gotta pay.
Yeah. It's so wild because Robin Tunney like walks in and she like sees herself basically fucking this dude, and then like you see Fairuza. I would dwell on that for like maybe a second longer. I'd be like, wait, so you're okay, yeah. That's like actually really fucked up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think that's probably main reason why Nancy tries to kill her at the end, because you can't have that getting out.
Oh no, you can't. You cannot. Oh, imagine like your nemesis being like, Yeah, so she like became me and fucked a guy. Does she want to fuck me? Oh my god, I think she wants to fuck me.
This is the Harry Potter I want.
Oh, that's the Harry Potter you want?
I want the teenage years where they're just like, oh man, and she pretended to be me in the bedroom with Harry last night. Oh my god, she's disgusting.
Nasty.
It was so fucked up, Hermione. It was like the end of that movie, Revenge of the Nerds.
Harry Potter, what a
dude. I'm promising to not watch a second of that fucking
remake.
Hell,
I'm sorry. No,
who's got the time?
I'm gonna fuck. I never like got super into Harry Potter. Like I read like the first few books, but like it wasn't really my thing.
Sure.
But like at this point, I feel like supporting anything Harry Potter is like you're like okay with transphobia. I'm sorry, you Harry Potter boring ass bitches who like got little lightning bolt tattoos and you like love it
because you're actually even taking it one step further by supporting the new thing. Like to me,
exactly.
Those movies are my movies. Blah blah blah. You know, sure, we've all got that. Like, but to be like, I'm watching this new thing, and every day this woman is saying the most heinous shit possible.
I'm so happy that I always hated it. I don't know why.
You're
For
on the right
some
side of
reason,
history,
I disliked it when it came out, and I was a kid, and no one understood me and why. But look at this. I knew evil was attached to it.
Yeah, you knew RoboCop was the true way, and it always is.
Thank you.
So much like J.K. Rowling talking to a trans woman, Nancy goes to Chris Hooker, "You don't exist."
Yeah.
And I love the shot, dude, of Fairuza's boots, the toes of her boots just dragging on the floor while she floats by.
It's creepy and weird, and you're like moments like that make you think, oh, like this movie is just like a few steps away from actually like really doing what it needs to do. Like that's such a like effective image, you know.
And she does that he's sorry thing. She's super Canadian kind of. She's like, he's sorry. It's like shaking his head, screaming. It's like it's creepy. It's a fucking horror moment. You know what I mean?
It works. And the thing about the boot shot too that I love, all of that is just like really simple, practical filmmaking, and it's to me. That shot of her toes dragging across the floor is way more effective than the end of the movie where the three of them are terribly floating in Sarah's living room.
Yeah.
Like, it's like menacing, but like the effect does not work at all.
Can I sell you on some snake hands? What about snake hands? Is that going to do anything for you?
I don't know about snake hands,
we're going to get to snake hands. There's
you.
some decisions made.
But like, man, mind pushes him out the window. And how hard is it just to show him getting impaled on a gate? How hard is that? How hard?
That'd be amazing.
You got the R, dude. Let's see it. Let's do it.
That's it. I don't need him to explode. That'd be nice. I'm not saying I wouldn't like it, but that's all you got to give me is that, and I'm fine. But no, can't do that. No, cut.
Again, it's a POV shot, right? Because you go out the window with him in a weird way.
Which is like the cheapest way to do that is you fake throw a camera out a window and like then you don't have to film anything happening, you know.
Wait, Cody, you actually threw the camera out the window? God damn it, Cody.
And there's some like deleted scenes because like we cut to like Cliff Young like helping his daughter through this. It's like, we talked to the police, you're gonna be fine. I'm like, what police? What happened?
Dude, zero police presence in this movie, and it's kind of crazy actually. Like that needs like the heat coming down is another thing of like, Nancy, we gotta stop doing these spells, like the cops are onto us or whatever. But like there is not a single dude dressed like a police officer in this movie. It's very surprising.
Actually, there is at the school in the background because
is there?
Schools have like
school security guy or whatever.
School cop, fake cop,
school
bitch
cop.
ass.
Security.
But it's so funny in this scene because like Robin Tunney says, "I think he was a good guy underneath it all," and I was like, "Where, bitch? What the fuck are you talking about?"
Seriously.
But she has a great teenager line where her, dad's trying to comfort her, and she said, "Don't touch me. Everything I touch turns to shit."
Yeah.
Now that is real depression right there. That's what I'm looking at right there. That sounds.
It would have been awesome then if Cliff DeYoung instantly turned into a pile of feces.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
What is happening to me?
You don't know. He was so sweet to me. He once compared you to a Saint Bernard, and it was really funny.
Sarah has a dream that they all fly into a room and strangle her to death, which helps out. It's only because we need to reference it later to tell you that they're fucking with her dreams as well, because we have classic getting bullied in the bathroom scene here.
Been there, baby.
Been there. She quits the circle, and then it's like, why don't you think about leaving school or the town or the planet?
I think she has already tried to do the binding spell, because I think this is what Fairuza is like, in the old days when someone tried to do something against the coven, they'd kill her. Bye.
Yes. I loved her bye. She's like, bye. And it's like, damn, bitch. She's like, I hope you die. I will kill you myself.
And then after the bye is when Bonnie, Neve Campbell, is like something like, see in your dreams or something like that. And you're like, oh, the thing from before. Oh, got it. So we go back to the bookstore, but Sarah is solo here, and she's like, listen, this Nancy, she's got Manon fucking toes to tits inside of her. She's inside my head. And then this is where the girls have been shooed away from the back room once before. But she's like, this shopkeep is like, okay, now your like coven is turned on you. So we can bring back the curtain and you can see what's back here.
Here's the porn. Here's all the porn.
Exactly. Behind these saloon doors is where the rest of the store is.
And this kind of, it's a little bit of a Buffy vibe because it's like kind of a hellmouth because and again, not a lot of detail here. You want to get in and out of this bookstore as fast as possible, but she's like, oh yes, the back room of this shop. Yes, this is like ground zero for this very magical, powerful part of the world. And I'm like, so it's a hellmouth. You built your fucking thing. All right.
Oh, by the way, your mom was a witch too. I don't know. I just know that. I don't know.
Your father helped me like that too. I don't know.
Star Fox dialogue.
Why not?
I like this candle effect here. They go into the back room, and this shopkeep, Lirio is the character's name. She lights one candle, and then all of them come lit at the same time. I thought that was kind of neat.
Shit. I want to be able to do that. That'd be great.
And she's about to get the superpower, but like some bullshit happens and she gets scared and runs away. And I'm like, no.
Yes.
Get the superpower.
Lirio says to her, like, the only way to combat Nancy is you also then have to do the invoke the spirit spell, have Manon also go into you.
There's enough of Manon to go around. Manon and two girls. What's better than that?
Oh man, no, you
slut.
Yeah, true. You're the whore, Manon.
Oh, yeah.
But she doesn't just run away. They do like another they make her see shit and they make her think that the store exploded.
Oh, I see. That's
so funny. I laugh.
Oh, it's really great. Because also, I mean, it's a really bad fucking fake Star Trek: The Next Generation season 1 fireball.
Ooh, yeah, it's really bad. But it's not as bad as the awkward ass run she has through the alley, like leaving the store.
Oh,
I was like, why is she running like this? What the fuck? Is the wig that heavy? Like,
no, it's to keep it on. They did it like 3 times. It kept falling off.
Oh, what? One of the harnesses is loose. Oh,
no. Cody, get the staple gun.
Get it the one with, we shoot it from the back. Give it the one with the chin strap on it. That's better. Okay, good.
Hi, it's me, director Andrew Fleming. I just want to apologize to the entire crew for hiring my nitwit nephew, Cody.
Oh, no.
He's ruining everything on this film shoot, and I'm totally sorry. Fuck you, Cody.
For third act, we're going to have Robin in a hat. Right, Robin? Gonna do it up. Yep, nice little ball cap.
Sarah runs home. Nobody's home. This is where Nancy calls in, and this is the, your parents thought you ran back to San Francisco, so they got on a flight to go track you down. Turn on the TV.
Yeah.
Plane crash alert on CNN.
Yeah. Oh, no, is he Clifty dead now?
Oh.
I think that
this is a great Glamour. I was like, wow, you guys can really properly do the news. Fake ass.
It's like, it's like a really in-depth Glamour. Like, you're not just changing eye color, you're creating this whole existence, this whole reality. But this is where she's seeing snakes everywhere and lizards and spiders and all sorts of fucking bugs and stuff.
Nasty. Roaches, nasty.
Yeah, a lot of rats too.
Nasty rats.
Oh, it's nasty.
Very Indiana Jones here.
Yeah, I mean, they're falling on her at one point. Like I chuckled. I was like, you know what? I would freak out too.
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell you the worst one though, at least for me, the overflowing maggot toilet.
Oh,
Oh,
maggot
yeah.
toilet stuff.
Dude,
That
that's
shit
a
was
rough
nasty.
toilet.
That was nasty. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but maggots, like seeing them in movies, like really gets to me. I'm like, y'all shouldn't exist like this. This is just gross looking.
You're moving too much. You're always moving too much.
Exactly.
I don't like it. And also, where am I gonna shit?
Yeah.
Just right on top, dude. Little cherry.
Oh.
Eric, please.
Lord.
Maybe they'll
Please.
eat it. That's a that's
Okay.
like a a way to save water, conserve energy.
We are the world. It's true, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, some people doing AI now. I got to have a maggot toilet.
True.
People doing AI, now I have to have a maggot toilet.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck does that mean?
The water's going to be gone one day because you're doing your little images.
But you wouldn't need to replace it with maggots. You could just.
Certainly
What?
wouldn't be the
What?
first one.
Please, I'm waiting for a better solution.
Eric, what happened to your brain? Is it the drug?
I got dropped.
Oh, makes sense.
Turns out it's an all Nancy hallucination, but the coven has showed up here, and Nancy or Sarah, you're gonna kill yourself tonight. Is Nancy's threat here, and this is where Fairuza is just really tiddly tap dancing through the rest of this.
She's
movie.
having a grand old time. Also, the like fake suicide note that's like,
Yes.
I killed Chris Hooker. I'm sorry, love, Sarah. And it looks like it was written by a child. Like, it
Yes.
just has this, like, I'm practicing cursive look to it.
Right.
And I was like, no one would fucking believe that. What the fuck is this?
You see, Cody, I told you that your prop suicide note looked like shit. God damn you!
What's going on?
You wrote it with a ruler. A ruler? Are you serious?
You know what, Cody? Your mother called you a fucking loser, and I stood up for her. But you know what? Your mother was right. Fucking Cody.
I'm gonna call Margaret tonight.
Is this the snake hands part? Because it's my favorite thing.
It's like
It can be.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it can't, like, not much. Like, it's,
Yeah.
like she's seeing all this shit, and then,
Oh,
she
the
cuts her
mom's
wrists.
picture comes alive.
yeah,
Yes. That's very
important.
Harry Potter, actually. Speaking of, you
Yeah.
know what I mean, like the moving picture bullshit. You know?
Oh,
well,
right.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the mother, the dead mother's photograph tells her to reach inside herself, and Sarah at this point also invokes Manon.
Say
You
the
see
thing.
the wrists heal themselves.
Yes.
All that good stuff. And it's kind of great. I really love this moment. She's like, "You're in deep shit with Manon." This is a great
I'm
line.
so mad at you. But it is great because, like, again, like they write fucking Robin Tunney and Rachel True out of this movie. They just look in the mirror.
Nev
Campbell.
Nev Campbell. Nev Campbell looks like Freddy Krueger for 5 seconds.
Oh,
And-
Harvey Dent, I wrote down on my notes.
Oh, it's
Yes.
definitely, totally. I can see it.
And Rachel True's got the weird skull cap that Christine Taylor was wearing earlier, and they just run out of the movie.
Yeah, they go.
Great.
They're like,
Right.
Like, again, like,
Ghost.
it'd be kind of cool if maybe one of them like goes on her side and the other one's doing something else, or they
Sure.
have agency at all, or something. Just-
Or when they because they do come back, and when they come back, they're not also still evil. That would be something.
yes, they're
if
like
they-
cool with stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But no, they're just they got turned for good.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy starts having like cockroaches coming out of the bottom of her pants and out of the sleeves of her shirts, and yes, she starts turning into snake fingers, which doesn't look great. And I would wager it didn't look great in 1996.
No.
It's always looked bad.
Also, how quick did she invoke that spirit? Like there was a whole production on the beach
Yeah, it's
for
true.
Nancy. The lightning. This was just like I'm just laying down. Now I got Manon.
And haven't the sharks suffered enough, by the way? Like, how many more sharks need to die in this movie?
Well, dude, that would be awesome if it was just sharks because they were by the ocean, but like Cliff DeYoung comes home, he's like, "What's with all these dead fucking squirrels in the driveway?
Damn it.
It's an army of dead squirrels."
Squirrel guy emerges. I found these.
You were dead in my dream last night.
You keep on running away from me, but this is for you.
Cliff DeYoung's like, "Didn't I just shoo you away with a broom last week?"
No,
that was a different guy.
that's my cousin. That's my cousin Snake Guy.
Yeah, don't speak ill of the dead. It was really sad. The Snake Guy's funeral. Oh my god.
I just got back from his service. It was beautiful. I got a muffin from it.
Yeah, but so she tries to do the binding spell again here, but Nancy counters it with a total freak out. We get this awesome dresser smash moment.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sweet. And I like this, like, she thinks that like Sarah sort of disappeared because the clothes are just like her like what she was wearing is laid out perfectly on the floor, and she's like, where did she go?
Tricky. The way she like delivers the line is so good.
And she acts like
awesome.
that the language starts making her sound more like a witch too. Like that's actually like a stereotypical witch like that. That really does work with that. But she, you know what? She's smart. Points to Nancy. She's smart. She's like, no. She's still here. This is real. And she's about to stab her, and then Tunney wakes up, appears, and just throws her.
Dude, she opens her eyes like Arnold hiding on the tree in The Predator. Like, she is like fucking chameleonically camouflaged against this wall.
I would love it if Nancy started laughing like the Predator at the end of the movie.
I wish. That'd be great. But man, she like kicks her, and this bitch goes flying into this mirror.
A double leg donkey kick, really powerful.
Right
I loved
to the
it.
gut. I was like, damn, that fucking hurts.
It's awesome. And after that total knockout move, TKO, this girl ain't getting up. Sarah finishes the binding spell on her, which the binding spell, we should say, she's saying to not allow Nancy to do harm to herself or others via magic. So she can still drive down the street, hit someone with a car, whatever.
Sure.
Just so long as magic isn't involved, you see.
That kick is so powerful and so good. If you did that in a video game, you would lose some of your own health. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do it all the time. You can only do it when you want it.
I want to find out, like, whatever person came up with that idea in video games and write them a strongly worded letter. I always hated that.
They're dead. They're definitely dead. I'm going to tell you that. I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Okay. If any gamer out there knows the first video game that to have the rule of if you use a super move, you lose some of your own life. Despise it. I was playing some old Ninja Turtles games recently, and that happens in that, and I was like, fuck this. It's turtle time. Come on.
Well, this binding spell, I guess, that makes her go to Arkham, like, because you're physically bound now. It's the spell's going too far.
Manon, I take everything to 11.
This is the exact same ending that Edward Enigma gets in Batman Forever. Right?
Oh my god, you're totally. It is super villain ass shit. Like, she's scarred up from like the mirror that she was slammed into.
And she's doing. I can fly. I can fly.
Yeah,
the same thing.
You're right. She's like, I'm flying. He's in me. Girl, like, you're digmatized by Manon.
Goodbye.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, okay, Manon.
But we did reference it briefly, but the next morning, when the dust is settled, these two fucking shitbird girls come back up and they're like, yeah, gee, we never thought it would go that far. Totally like half-hearted bullshit.
They're
apology.
liars. Like, one of them goes, we feel really bad. And Tunney goes, about trying to kill me?
I do like her sarcasm there. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Rochelle has the audacity to say that the whole dead parents thing was just a practical joke.
Sure.
All right. And they also confirm here that Bonnie and Rochelle have lost their powers, no more powers for them. And then, so you hang out. We could hang out sometime. And a great Robin Tunney line, hold your breath until I call.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cliff DeYoung's in the back like, hi, I didn't die in a plane crash. Just want to make the audience really clear about that. Hi, everybody. All my scenes were deleted, but I'm still alive.
Yeah. Oh, man. Clifty one day on set, dude. This guy should have been in the movie.
Clifton dead.
Clifton dead. But yeah, so, they're walking away and they like shittily one to the other is like, she probably doesn't have powers anyway. And it is a great, oh yeah, fucker. Like, she makes the sky turn dark, storms are coming, lightning hits a tree branch that falls right near them. I gotta tell you, you make this the end scene of the movie, that branch falls on the two of them.
Yeah,
credits.
I love that.
How cool would that? A good splat ending would have been awesome.
Now you got to do the Arkham ending. Got to go Batman Forever on him.
Gotta do it. Who's the lead witch? Me. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like she's freaking out, having a total freak out, chained to this bed, strapped to the bed, whatever. And the last lines of the movie is her just going, "I'm flying. I'm flying." Cut to black.
Isn't she in a stereotypical nut house in that Return to Oz movie as well?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
that's like the threat over her life.
Yeah.
Institutionalized. Which
Does that happen in
woman.
The Waterboy as well?
I think she's escaped from an institute in the
like the
Waterboy.
beginning is. Oh yeah, exactly. That's where she comes from. That's
Yeah,
the
I think that's
energy.
She would have had to have been previously institutionalized if she thinks Bobby Boucher is a romantic interest.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
It's also what's her face's fate in is it the end of the first Final Destination? What's her face?
Ali Larder, yes.
Is in the nut house at
in
some
the second
point.
she's in the second
it's
movie.
in the second one we meet her there. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, because the kids come and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in here because death can't get me in the booby hatch or whatever." But yeah, I'm flying. End of movie. Yeah, it's crazy that Fairuza's the only one that came back for that sequel. I mean, crazy and I guess maybe not so crazy, but why you would want to even connect anything is just kind of seems silly.
It does. It's kind of
but as it turns out, none of us have seen it, even though I thought I did for a second earlier today.
For a second.
But we'll go around the horn here for some final thoughts and potential recommendations. And Angelica, you're our guest. We'll start with you.
I am, of course, going to recommend this movie. It is a 90s staple for weird girls. But I know if someone were to, like, without context, just, like, watch it today, it's probably not going to hit for the youngins the way it hit for us.
Right.
For ladies of a certain age. But, it's still fun. It's worth watching just for Fairuza Balk, at least. Like, she's, like, really bringing it. It's, like, a fun but frustrating watch because you can see like a better version of it that's like full on horror that like slightly develops these characters a little bit more, gives them a few more beats. It's just like, it's a little frustrating, but it's worth watching for Fairuza, my goth queen.
Hell yeah. Steve Sadak.
Yeah, it's a recommend for me too. I kind of go back and forth on like I've seen this movie a couple times in the last couple of years. And that's the thing; it's really watchable. The fact that it's like 99 minutes or whatever it is, it goes by really quickly. It's a very easy watch. Yes, it absolutely could be better. It should be a horror movie. You should give all four characters something to do if you're making a 4-piece movie. But Fairuza is really good. You know what I mean? And like I think that like there's really good beats there, and it's got a really it captures a very perfect 1996 pop grunge aesthetic thing.
Yeah.
Very well, and I think that for that moment in time, it's worth it.
Hell yeah, Eric Siska.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything different. I agree with my colleagues. It's not perfect, but it's a definite recommend. I always have fun whenever I watch it. It's been a while for this one, so I was really happy to revisit it. And I mean, a little more Clifty Young would have been nice, but what are you going to do? I guess I'll call the corners for that.
I knew it.
Christopher.
I light recommend. I think it's a movie that I watched it a bunch when I was a kid. I saw it in theaters and I rented it a bunch. I do believe this was part of the Will Cabin stash. The Looch.
Nice.
So I did have this around. And like what I think the problem is that it doesn't decide what it wants to be. Like it's not a horror movie. It's not really a thriller. And you would think it's a teen movie, right? But then like. The school life isn't really that populated. No, there's no like life anywhere else. Everybody is just either focused on them or against them in some way. There's no like, you know what, Rob, there's life elsewhere. There's other people that you might get along with, not just these people who seem to hate you at the end of this. So I just kind of always felt like there was more to be fleshed out here. There's more of a world to build here. But I mean, again, Fairuza Balk's incredible in it. Neve Campbell, my queen. What can I do here?
Rachel, I mean, the group. Rachel True's also like looking.
Rachel
those
True.
curls are popping. She's looking great. Love her down.
Love her
Young too. Yeah.
Yeah. I say Rachel
Looking
True.
great.
I remember mostly from the Gregor Rocky movie.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
She's good in that.
Great in that movie. But yeah, definitely worth seeing just for the nostalgia. My God.
Yeah. No, it's a big recommend for me too. Again, like Angelica, like you said, like that the pantheon of those like mid to late 90s movies like this. I put this in with like The Faculty, Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I know are more like horror and science fiction. But this, it kind of falls into that, especially soundtrack wise. One thing I wanted to mention, the thing that like I knew of years before I actually saw the movie, the fucking poster for this movie is awesome. The four of them and the lightning in the background and the rain, like it looks totally fucking badass.
And the logo.
Well, but this, it's interesting, Steve. This is different than the movie. This is like crow font. Almost.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
And the other thing I wanted to point out, folks at home may also remember another very famous Rachel True performance that came out 2 years later. She's indeed Mary Jane in Half Baked, which I learned just the other day. Last year, we saw a release of Half Baked : Totally High, where she reprises her role as Mary Jane, and it's just her and Harlan, what's his face?
Harlan Williams.
Harlan Williams, who's not even repeating the character. He's doing the voice of a joint or some shit.
What?
But yeah, Rachel True returned as Mary Jane in a half-baked sequel that no one knows about. No. So I just had to put it out there.
That is so... I watched that movie so fucking much when I was younger, which is wild because the first time I smoked weed, I was 26. I like enjoyed the movie for some reason. That's like
fun movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun movie.
It's a totally fun.
Why didn't they have Dave Chappelle back? Oh, of course, who he is. Oh, weird.
Oh, he's gonna be in Harry Potter. Don't worry about it.
One dude who's in this, and then we'll end the episode. But one dude who's in this How High or a Half Baked rather sequel is this young guy Dexter Darden, who appears to be like the main character, one of the two. That guy was on that Saved by the Bell reboot that was funnier than I thought it had any right being, and he was actually pretty hysterical on it. Anyway, just put it out in the universe. Half Baked : Totally High is out for you to rent never. But that is going to do it for this episode. Angelica, thanks as always for coming on. What's going on? Tell people about Mad Women and Muses and what else you got floating around.
Obviously, you can find me at New York Magazine site Vulture, reviewing things, interviewing people, having fun. And then you could check me out on my newsletter, Mad Women and Muses, which is on Substack. Probably going to move from Substack soonish, but I have fun there. I make like letterbox lists to go with my pieces. Probably my favorite is the movies that fuck list. And I'm starting a little series or column, I guess you could say, on my newsletter called Movies That Fuck, about movies that fuck. Exactly. That is my energy as a critic. But yeah, and you can find me on Blue Sky just under my name. Just having fun, reviewing things, living life.
Let me ask you this: that the list of movies that fuck. How many Cliff DeYoung titles?
Yeah, please.
0.
Paul
right.
fucks a little
Sounds
bit.
right.
1988's Paul's fucks a little bit, just a little bit.
A little fucking.
I don't know. I don't remember, but I hope so.
But yeah, that's where you can find me. Always love coming on the show. It was also nice getting to hang out with you guys while I was in New York. A couple days ago.
IRL.
Yeah, it was great.
Which was absolutely fucking lovely. A great way to close out a really fun New York trip.
Oh, hell yeah. But that is going to do it for this episode, folks. As always, you get more content from us over on the Patreon, patreon.com/WeHateMovies, where you can get episodes exactly like this one, ad-free. That is right. 0 commercials on We Hate Movies episodes over on the Patreon. We're also, just a little while back, just a couple weeks back, we released a We Love Movies All About the Conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent way to sort of cap our 2-film Gene Hackman tribute. Amazing movie. Steve, what did we do for Animation Damnation this month?
We did Gem and the Holograms, which was a wild episode about the Indy 500.
It was a great time. I loved it. I really did. I loved it.
That's a great one. The Gleep Glossary, we did a real OG from the prequels, huh, Eric?
Yes, Newt Gunray, because trade routes are in dispute, so we thought it was about time we talked about him, and it was a really good time.
Real world's come to Star Wars, Eric. It's happened finally.
That's right.
It's happened finally. Also, over on Melroad 210, we are seeing the conclusion of Daddy Wars. It has finally happened, and we're not going to spoil, but a fiery end to one of the competitors.
Competitors.
I mean, basically, that was basically what's going on with the daddies.
True.
Yes,
that is true. Yes, and of course, we will be releasing a new episode of The Nexus, which we are back to the regularly scheduled programming. We did the 2 listener-requested DS9 episodes last month, so we are back to Toastas and TNG, so right back where we left it.
The lesser track. Sorry. I know Eric was, he's not really a Deep Space Nine head. The moment you're asked, what did you say in that damn episode?
That was the first one I liked, because the only ones I've seen are the ones that people request.
Which are like the craziest, weirdest
so
ones.
It's not fair. It's not a fair judgment. The Nexus rule, me saying stuff on the Nexus is not binding.
No, it's not. It better not be. I'm like, insane about Deep Space Nine. I literally am reading a trilogy of Deep Space Nine books right now.
Whoa. Fuck yeah.
It's called Millennium. It's Major Cisco. Everyone's like, it's just my crew. I just love these gay ass weirdos that populate a space station that also has a bar and a mall, and it's amazing.
Hell yeah. And actually on Mad Women and Muses, was that where you posted the Tony Todd thing?
Yeah.
Because we did the episode that you wrote about.
Yeah, I posted a remembrance of Tony Todd, and I wrote about Candyman and the episode you guys did, The Visitor, which is very early in the 4th season, which like season 4, fucking Deep Space Nine, when you see motherfucking Avery Brooks has shaved his head, you're like, damn, he's like going full on head nigga in charge energy. I love this shit. Y'all need to have me on the next episode. Y'all like that DS9 comes up so I can be an absolute fucking geek about it.
I love
this.
Yes, I think that's
great.
for sure.
So we gotta rig the next listener request month so that it's only DS9 titles.
Exactly.
But that's gonna do it for this week. As always, though, next Tuesday the show rolls on with a brand spanking new episode that will have commercials on the free feed and none on the Patreon. Steve Sadak, what are we gonna be talking about?
Oh boy, it's Avengers: Age of Ultron. How about that, ladies and gentlemen?
That's right.
Late period James Spader doing anything for you?
Yes, I
every
love
day.
his velvety voice in that movie. I haven't seen this since release, so we'll see how it is.
Yes, but it is technically, we're starting off the summer blockbuster extravaganza a month early.
What?
Yeah. We were like, you know what? Let's just do a lot of big movies. Whatever, it gives a shit.
We like it.
So yes, next week, James Spader voices a robot on Avengers: Age of Ultron. Until then, I've been Andrew Jupin.
Steven Sadak.
Eric Siska.
Chris Cabin.
Angelica Jade Bastién.
Take it easy.